But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Yo, hearts in chat right now, flames in chat right now for all the reactors out there, and in particular Larry 1K who's here with us right now. So, bro, let's make something happen, man. What's the plan? You want to throw me some words?
That's up. I got 3 words. I got 3 words for you, man.
Yes.
3 words.
Yes. What you got, bro?
All right, so my first word, I want to put this word together, but it's Jesus Christ. It's Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. All right. Hell yeah. Yep.
First word. All right, the second word, we're going to go with Lucifer.
Lucifer. All right. We got a theme going.
Lucifer.
All right. Yep.
Yes, sir. The last word we're going to go with is rapture.
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 Which, like, what does that mean exactly? Like, of course, I'm familiar with that word, but, like, what is the rapture?
Like, I guess, like, you know, in biblical terms, like when Jesus, because I'm a Christian, when Jesus come back and, like, bring his people. So, like, I guess, like, grab or gather up.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, dope. We got this, man. Jesus Christ, Lucifer, and the rapture, y'all. We about to do it. Here we go. You ready?
Let's go. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Larry 1K is here. Yo, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Hey, when they hear him rhyme, they like, he's just nice. Rappers hear me spitting, they be yelling, Jesus Christ. H-Mac never stop, you'll be taking a loss. Rappers got me pissed off, man, they got me so cross. Hey, Mac coming through since my 2nd grade recital. I told you that my rhyme book is something like a Bible. H-Mac, I be taking rappers into churches, recording in the pews while I'm dropping rhyme verses. Yeah, this is biblical, all these rappers miserable. Every time I rhyme, I'm about to paint the visual, doing something different. Here's what I'm saying, rappers dropping to their knees right now and straight praying, like, please Lord above, help bring me love, cause this dude named Mac, well, when push comes to shove, I'm pretty sure he's about to go harder than the rest. Please Lord help me, he's putting me through a test. I don't know if there's a way that I can survive, cause compared to all these rappers, man, he got more drive, plus he got more practice and he got more bars, plus his lyrics like my life right now, cause they hard. Someone help me find a path through this. I don't know what I can do, help me Judas. Mac moving with the movement, y'all know I'ma crush it. I leave you flustered every single time I bust it. Now, listen, I be coming off top with the truest words. I spit the fire and my shit is flaming hot like Lucifer. Yeah, every time I'm rapping, I'ma make you panic. Yo, all my bars sound dark, satanic. Listen, I will excel from the place where I dwell. I'm with Big L right now, recording down in hell. No doubt, y'all know I'ma kick these rhymes. Shout to Big L, repping from the 139. Yeah, now I wouldn't say that myself unless Big L told us he would go there himself. So listen, I'm about to be there with him in the flames. Me and Big L straight spitting off the brain. Now, I do this forever, y'all know I'm hype. I be feeling like Lucifer, my dome got spikes. I got the tail as well and I grip the red trident. I'm stabbing through your heart each and every time I'm rhyming. Yeah, check the way I'm creating, there's no debating. I'm inflating from the heart while I'm spitting it hot as Satan. No contemplating, no deliberation is necessary. They hear the voice for 1 second, they say yes, it's Harry. Very much so, breathing flames like a dragon. I'm a fucking demon, got you screaming while you lagging behind? Cause there ain't another rapper who can flex like this. Ah, my bad, shit, that was The Exorcist. I'm flipping out. Harry Mack, y'all know I'm about to rip freeze. I got your head spinning out 360. Yeah, I'm here right now, they all aware. I'm twisted up and mangled while I'm crawling up the stairs. Yo, I'm spitting through the static, it's a habit. Boom, boom, there's some sounds in the attic. Yo, I come through with the fatness, I rap sick. I heard in a church in Tennessee they got a mattress. True story. Hey yo, y'all know I'ma burn it down. H-Mac, yo, I got it, I won't return the crown. I'm here for all my people, y'all know I'm a master. Coming off the top and causing a natural disaster. I was in the church just recording with the pastor. Yeah, I be rhyming so fast, bro, I move past ya. Yeah, and you know I'm the real deal, not an actor. They all up in the game, but they not even a factor. Treat it like Smash Bros, Mac flows smack ya. I'm about to gather my fans, it's the rapture. Harry Mack causing disaster like Katrina. Told you off the top I be flowing like Aquafina. I'm fancy like in a Beamer, but I don't have a car. All I do is ride a bike while I'm spitting these bars. Feel like J. Cole cycling through New York. I be smoking microphones just like some Newports. Now listen, I'ma let them all better witness. For me this music shit is religious. Yeah, and I'm slaying them all. Hey, rappers hit their knees, got them praying to God. Let's go, I told you I'ma let you better witness. Yo, for me this music shit is religious. Yeah, I'm the one you might see twice. I got rappers yelling, screaming out, Jesus Christ. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh my God.
Hey guys, good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Sorry I'm about 10 minutes late. I was getting out of the shower. I've got to stream tonight as well. So yeah, we've got boxing night tonight. And this afternoon we have a testimony from an ex-dominatrix from the adult industry. It's on that Almost False channel. So like I say, I think in that channel there are some testimonies he gets. With some people, which I can't tell them their testimony is not real, but I doubt some of them. But he also has other testimonies which I don't doubt, Sure, I don't think it's his channel, if he gets any fake testimonies in that, I don't think it's because of his channel. It's just because, the nature of the business, I suppose, when it comes to blaming Satan. You've got to fight him as well when you're with the Lord, but with the Lord on your side, who can defeat you? Nobody. So yeah. So it's like I say, my point is whether it's a true testimony or not, I can have my opinions on it. You can have your opinion on it, but I can't tell them for a fact that that's not your testimony, or that's not a real testimony because I wasn't there. But you know yourself, guys. You can be discerning. And understand it for yourself. You know what I mean? You know that, guys. I haven't listened to the testimony, so I'm not going in with a bias or anything. I haven't listened to the testimony. I would love it if it's a great testimony, And I mean, I dare say it is. I'm just letting you know that sometimes when I've done testimonies from this channel, I do doubt a little when it's with certain ones, not them all. So yeah, we're going to watch it and hopefully it'll be a great testimony. So let's say hello to everybody. We have 4Jacks. He was in at 1 p.m. I don't know if he's still here, but if you are 4Jacks, good to see you, man. Good to see you. We have got boxing night tonight, and I've managed to find on Rumble a decent enough copy of Deontay Wilder versus Derek Chisora. I can't get the Tyson Fury one yet, but we'll do that fight tonight. The Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder. Oh, I just got to see wetness on my bed. It's not. There's the sun shining on it. So yeah, I will be on tonight again. But again, hello, 4Jacks, if you're there. Derek, good to see you, bro. Jermaine in the house. We've got to do a Jermaine in a second. Paul Gregor, good to see you, brother. Josh, real and not for real. Good to see you, brother. Nice. Nice to see you. It's when Josh drops by. He doesn't get to drop by often, because of time differences, what he does, what I do, all that kind of thing. Fair play to you, Josh. Nice one, dude. And that's it so far. There's 8 in, but a few in chat. Let's see. Well, I haven't got the Rumble side up yet. Let's see if anybody's on Rumble. And the link for this. Oh, wow. This testimony we're doing anyway. So, yeah, when I do the boxing tonight, guys, it'll be off Rumble side. Yeah, we're watching it on Rumble anyway, but usually I get it from the YouTube side. But yeah, it's not like fantastic quality, but it's better quality than the earlier ones that came out. So we've got to do that one tonight, and they've got to do a movie afterwards. For some reason, the movie site I use is broke down. It's not gone, but it just says it's broke down today, sort of thing. It says it doesn't come up 404, but it comes up that the website is down for today. So we'll have to use the other website I use, which sometimes messes up. So I think tonight we're going to do one of those silly Winnie the Pooh horror movies, and then do a couple of maybe not a couple, and one or a couple episodes of the Supernatural after the boxing. So unless I can get that other movie site back on. It's not me, it's the movie site itself. So at the minute, it's not working. But we'll see by tonight. Could be working by tonight. But we've definitely got boxing, and we can definitely have the Winnie the Pooh horror movie. Winnie the Pooh, blood and honey and ting, So that'd be fun. What do you call it? Basil says they were dead cheesy. But that was the kind of point of them. Bring us back to the 80s for cheesiness. It's not an 80s film, but brings you back there, doesn't it? Right. Okay. So I've got that. Anybody else popped in? That's. Something PJ cuts me sleeping. Just happens. Oh yeah, I fell asleep myself. I fall asleep sometimes on my own stream when I'm doing movie ones. Josh, a few times I fell asleep on my own stream. Because I don't sleep much anyway. So when I'm watching a movie, sometimes it catches up with me when I'm doing it all night. It doesn't happen often. It's just, I've done it all the times I've streamed to the early hours of the morning, like twice a week at least. I stream 7 hours and over, I have been 13 hours before. But yeah, it catches up with you. So sometimes I fell asleep on the movie nights. Hey, Buzz in the house. Nice. Right, let's get a Jimenez in the house. From new. Jimenez is in the house, but let's get a Jimenez observation in the house. Gadgets. Then we shall get this dominatrix woman to dominate the video screen and tell us her testimony. Oh, yes. Oh, dude, we got a new one, but it's 14 minutes long. We better get started then. It's 14 minutes long. Let's do it. Let's do that one. And then we'll definitely get on with the thing, with the topic, because this is a long one. It's a 14-minute one. Nice one, Jim. Let's do it. Jimenez, fast of, so that was, oh wow, so that was like 28 days ago, this observation, 20 days ago, this observation. So yeah, the 1st of January, February, March, 1st of April, 2026, 12:15 a.m. in the morning, looking north, hazy, temperature 17 degrees Celsius, humidity 61%. Right, now we're done. Let's do it. Where am I sitting? Right, let me sit over Jim's name just so people can see the old statistics at the bottom. Right, not statistics, but information at the bottom. Why did I say statistics? Information. Did I like this? No. Oh, righty. 14 minutes long, guys. So go make a coffee, chill, and then we'll get on with the topic. I'll put the link in for anybody who wants to come in. But topic will be like 10 minutes away. Link. Nice. Actually, let me make a save before I make this note. Nice music, Jim. Loving it. Ooh. I'll be copyrighted in that one. Can't wait. Right. Oh, right. Where the heck is that? Oi. Hey Derek, how you doing, man?
Good, good, PJ. Thank you. Hope you're doing good too. No, I
Yeah,
love this type of music.
me too, me too. Unfortunately, I mean, it doesn't matter because it doesn't get taken down, but I can't monetize the video. Not that my videos are monetized anyway, but yeah, for these ones, they get copyrighted, and I don't know why, because these music pieces of music are centuries old.
I
I
know.
think it's because people keep buying the copyrights, something like that. I don't know, but it's weird. It's
Well,
weird.
in reality, it's like nobody really owns it, especially when the inspiration came from God.
Right.
Yeah, no, so it's actually God who
If
owns
it
it.
came from God, I don't know if it came from God with this music. Could have came from someone else. Like there's definitely musics I think are that come from God, but depending what it entails, some of it may come from somewhere else. I'm not saying
Well,
this one
right.
is.
No, but
This
if
one's great.
something is actually wholesome, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if it's
No,
wholesome,
dude, like without doubt, it had to come from God.
yeah. But
At
I
least a
have
part
seen
of it.
music that's been disguised as wholesome, but behind the scenes not very wholesome, But still, like you say, even God, even the people ain't wholesome making that music, even though their music is disguised as wholesome, God can make that, you know what I mean? Turns everything out to be for the good of his glory. Simple as that, So even that, absolutely, I agree. Oh, come on. Right. Jim's Jim, it's not like you to do huge long ones, Jim. How come you did that? I've seen a couple of long ones from you, but usually
We're not
like
halfway through.
we're halfway through, pretty much. Let's do
Come
it.
on, it's close.
It's a great video, man. Great video. Oh, let's put this mullet.
It really is lovely music, though.
Certainly is.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't this music when I was a kid, didn't appreciate it at all. It was like, no man, it's got no rock guitars or nothing like that. It was like It wasn't even my dad's music. It wasn't even my granny's music. It was like my
I
granny's
know.
great. You know, it was that's what I thought in my head. That people like that didn't like this music. Like not even a 60 people who like 60s
Yeah,
music
you
would like
belong
this.
back in the 1600s, PJ.
Right, you know?
My older
Nuts,
brother
man.
used to make fun of me for listening to classical music.
It's great. It's absolutely
Like,
fantastic.
leave me alone. Like, this is
Of
awesome.
course it is. It's great
Mhm.
music. When I got older, I learned to appreciate it. You know what I mean? So great. It is great music. I agree, man.
Well, I appreciated it even when I was young.
I didn't when I was young. I didn't, but later on, absolutely, 100%.
Like, I
If I
asked
had this coming
for
on, I'd be like, I'd cover my ears. I'd cover my ears and go out of the room. I was like, you can't play this seriously.
well,
No,
I would play it to myself. I mean, I asked for a classical CD on my 10th birthday, and I got it.
nice.
And dude, I listen to that thing all the time.
Don't blame you. Don't blame you. It really is good, man.
It helps order your thoughts.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, Dr. Bob in the Who's. How you doing? I like the music. Sounds like an old movie. Yeah, absolutely. Was just saying that too. That's Jimmy Innes's choice for his to back up his observations. It's a great choice, I think. Great choice. Thanks, Jim Innes. Good choice. Good video as always. Good observation, man.
And it's really weird how we can zoom that close onto the moon, and yet if a plane were to fly by, the plane itself would be obscure.
Oh yes, absolutely. Nuts, isn't it?
And 239,000 miles away, my tushy.
Yep. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I know.
Being diplomatic. Tushy. Thank you.
And good morning, Dr. Bob.
It does. Reminds me in old movies and old cartoons. Old cartoons use this kind of thing as well, you know. Mighty Mouse to the rescue. Mighty Mouse. Definitely. Who cleans this?
An odd thing though, PJ, like, did you notice how like the moon entirely lit up there for a little bit?
Let me check that. That'd be cool.
Like the moon dust or moon
Yeah.
rocks that they bring back don't do that.
No, they don't. They don't
Not
glow.
in
do they?
sunlight, not in any type of light. So what the heck is happening there?
Yeah, exactly. It might be there might be cunningness or something, you know. I would never accuse them of such a thing, but you know, it's the chance might be there.
Yeah, a far-fetched chance.
Too right.
Mm.
Oh yeah, enough time. Love it. Goonies charge. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
You're a goonie.
Nice one, Jam. That was a nice short video for us to start off with.
And
Great.
Goonies never say die.
They don't. Goonies were great, man. Goonies were great.
Oh, I love that movie. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's your channel. Got people watching the chat replay for this. Sub to Jim if you haven't already. I know Jim's got one sub up, and I'm one sub up. Well, it might be the same sub, Jim. You never know. Nice. Jim's link for MD watching the chat replay. There you go. And thank you, Jim. Always a pleasure, bro. Always a pleasure. Actually, can I? And on my phone, you can only hype on your phone. Let me just see if I can hype your video. So I'm new to this hyping thing. But you can only do it through phone. You can't do it through PC. Let's see if I can hype it. Right, not you. Subs. I'll just type in Jim because it comes up. Jim Ennis. Videos. 2 hours ago. There's it is there. Right. Am I able to hype? No. Why can't I hype it? Why can't I hype it? Is that the right one? Not sure why I can't hype that. Comments only give me comments or ask. I think there's only certain only certain videos. It's only long form videos also, but 40 minutes is, I would say, is classed as long form. I don't know. Maybe you have to have a certain amount of subs. I really don't know. Not sure how it works. Okay, I would have hyped it if I could, Jim, but it's not there. It's not there. So no idea. No idea. I mean, I've only just started seeing the hypes come up in my videos, you know, for like when I go, but obviously when I go, I can't hype it because I'm the creator, sort of thing. Anyway, why are we stuck in the corner? Let's get out of that corner. Yuck. Anyway, let's get on with it. I have the link here. So it's a testimony. It's an hour and a quarter long. So let's get on with it. It's from Almost False channel about a dominatrix. She's going to tell us about the dark corners of the adult industry. It's all dark. I know that if it's adult industry, it's all dark. Yeah, her testimony. And again, like I say, I've seen testimonies in here that I'm skeptical of, but I can't tell someone their testimony isn't true. You know, even if I doubt it, I can't say, well, that didn't happen because it's their testimony. God knows whether it's true, and they know whether it's true. I might suspect it's untrue or whatever. That's not for me to decide, you know, not when it comes to a testimony, you know, because otherwise we're going about trying to debunk every single person's testimony, you know. But yeah, I can't tell someone the testimony is wrong. I could suspect it's wrong, you know what I mean, or whatever, or disbelieve it, you know. And you can voice them opinions if you want, but as long as you're not turning around and saying you didn't do that, you didn't, even though you suspect they didn't. But let's have a look at it anyway, because I don't doubt all of the testimonies that's on his channel, because there's a lot on his channel that, you know, I completely agree with. But there's a few that's very sketchy to me. But it's all good. It's all good. Let's check it. Okay. Wow. Get back to the start. So how long are we? Yeah, it's literally an hour and 15. So let's truly get on it. The screen. Ex-Dominatrix. He called it Ex-Dominatrix. Opens up about the darkest corners of the idol industry. Right, let's do this thing. Turn this down to squares. Okay. Make this be big. Let's do it.
In 2020, some researchers at Stony Brook University conducted a survey looking at the consumption of adult entertainment in the US. The results were shocking. 91% of men and 60% of women admitted having consumed adult content with.
In that mad 90-odd%, as opposed to, I mean, I don't know how these statistics, when they go out taking these statistics and whatever, surveys and stuff, I don't know how accurate they are, but I mean, a lot of people do look at porn, you know, and have looked at porn, you know.
Dude, I've looked at a lot of porn.
Exactly. I mean, we've all done it at one point, you know, but some people do actually get addicted to watching porn.
But right, no, if it rules your life, there's a problem.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. What's that, Josh? You said, hold on, where's the comments going? There they are. It's a good way to look at it, PJ. Look at what? Oh, you mean, right. What I was saying about the testimonies on the channel. Yeah, I get you. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
In the past month. If we add on top of that the fact that about 88% of scenes contain some form of physical aggression, it's no wonder why more and more people are drawn.
Yeah, I mean, I remember watching porn at one point. It was never something I really liked doing, but when I was on certain drugs when I was younger, and there was nobody around, you know, no woman around, then yes, I've seen it.
Well, I did it even when I was sober.
Yeah, not me. I've never been into porn. I hate porn. Yeah, I've always hated porn, but when I was on certain drugs and there was no woman around, it's like something I delved into, like for a night. That's it, sort of thing. I've never ever been into porn. I've always, when it comes to sex and stuff, I've always been quite prude. always been quite prude and old
Well,
fashioned.
good. Stay that
But
way.
yeah, oh yeah, I do. But you
Yeah.
know, on certain drugs, you do become promiscuous and stuff like that. So, like, I have done that in my life also. So, when there was no one around, yes, I looked at porn, and then the porn was just disgusting. People are strangling each other just to get a high of it while they're ejaculating or whatever, however you want to put it. You know, all that stuff. It's not good. So there is definitely violence within porn. It's terrible.
Well, it's not just porn. It's actual like lusting after a person in your heart.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But we're
Goes
talking
even
we're talking
deeper.
about like the adult industry at the minute. So yeah, but yeah, that's true.
And
That's
no,
that's true.
like for example, I'll throw myself under the bus. Like my
Mm,
eye doctor.
mm.
Her name is Sandy Pham Bong,
Okay.
Asian girl.
Okay, I don't need to know her name.
What? That's her name. Oh, but yeah, no, she did the whole process of get me new glasses, and
Okay.
she's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
But she's married,
Oh yeah. So you shouldn't be. So you shouldn't be looking at anything.
so I
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
not be looking at her
Of course.
in
Of
the
course.
kind of way to lust at her.
Right. Right. I mean, there's no. I've got no problem with just something like someone saying, "Oh, that's a nice looking lady over there," if they're appreciating God's created beauty. But it's a different thing when they're saying, "Oh Lord, that woman, see the hips on her." Oh, that's a different thing. If you're just saying, "Oh, she's pretty, she's a beautiful woman, and he's a good-looking guy," you're appreciating God's beauty, basically.
And
But
there's a difference between appreciate a
yeah,
masterpiece versus
yeah,
lusting after
100%,
it.
100%, bro,
Mm,
100%.
yep.
towards
But yeah,
forceful
no, porn was something I was never into unless the situation, you know, drugs, whatever, you know, and it'd been a while. It's something I felt as soon as I'd done it, it felt hot. It was straight off. It was almost like denial, complete denial. I didn't watch that. It's terrible, yuck. And that's how I felt, you know. So it was never a problem with me, except when I was on drugs. I've never been addicted to it. I understand to a certain extent why people could, but the degradation I felt afterwards, you know, just by looking at it, and the few times that I have, it happens every time. Happens every time. Even as a teenager, when I wasn't on drugs, when you gave it a try, that's when I decided that I didn't like it, even though it got you, it turned you on to a certain extent. I didn't like it. Like I say, I'm prude. But there was people there. There was peer pressure. You know, there's someone that I didn't want to look like a wimp to, sort of thing, when I was younger. So, but yeah, I did take a look at it when I was on certain drugs, and I didn't have a missus or something like that, of course. But I always felt really terrible and yuck about it, and I never did like it. Never did like it. It was so mad. Like I say, only on drugs. Only on drugs.
And Josh is saying he needs to talk to me sometime. Yeah, that's fine.
Have you got each of their number or not?
What?
Have you got each other's contacts?
No.
Oh, okay. So I don't know how. I mean, you obviously don't want to put numbers and all that live in here, but
Well,
you
I only
can,
give out my number to my close circle.
exactly.
Hmm.
I'm just wondering how you can talk at some point. That's all. But you don't want to be putting
Sure.
numbers out on the live. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's my.
physical interactions. Today, I spoke to someone who knows all about that, having been one of them.
And can you email him? Can you email him, Derek? Derek?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm saying Josh says, can you email him, maybe?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, Josh. Well, Josh, I mean, you'll need to give him your email address, obviously.
Most famous dominatrix in Australia. Her story sheds light on the reality of this one of the most famous dominants. Today, I spoke to someone who knows all about that, having
No.
been one of the most famous dominatrix in Australia.
She was one of the most famous dominatrixes on that industry in Australia. If John knows about it, he might have known her. I'm only joking, John.
Her story sheds light on the reality of this line of work and explains why more and more people end up trapped in the shackles of the adult industry.
Wow. Here we go.
Hello and welcome back to the Almost False podcast, where I interview regular people
Hello.
with incredible stories.
And he's crossed the same as mine, pretty much. Pretty much. See, they're not too far apart. They're not too far apart. Hold on, let me see this. Yeah, not too far apart. Mine's just a little more rounded. The chain looked very similar. I like it. I like silver. Right.
My guest today was heavily involved in pretty much all spheres of the adult entertainment industry. She won many awards and became one of the most known performers in Australia.
Awards. They do awards for adult industry. Really? They do awards for that? Wow. Wow, more idolatry. Wow.
Yeah. But she started off as a very normal girl with lots of insecurities, like millions of others. She used to be known as Contessa Doll, but her real name is Tessa Williams, and we talked about her whole life.
Cheers, Josh. I'll put the link in private chat. I'll put his email in private chat, Derek. Josh's email in there. It's in, obviously, the normal chat, but I'll put it in private in case you can get to it quicker, Derek.
And how she ended up in what I consider to be the darkest corners of the adult industry. It's honestly quite a sad story, but it's probably not as rare as you would imagine, unfortunately. There's a lot to learn from it, though, because she's been behind the scenes. She knows how and why people end up where she was. And actually, to understand how she got there, we have to go back to when she first started modeling as a teenager.
My mum said it would be great for my self-esteem to go into modeling, and I had
She went into modeling. So I haven't started to hear the story yet, but he said she went into modeling as a teenager. So her mum went and let her do that, and I just heard her say there that she encouraged her. Wow.
People say, "Oh, you."
Hold on. What was she formerly known as?
Said it would be great for.
The name's Tessa Williams, formerly Countessa Doll. So played on her name, obviously. Tessa Williams, Countessa Doll. A plaything. A doll. Plaything for men, for anybody, whoever. You know, that's what it sounds like.
My self-esteem to go into modeling, and I had some people say, "Oh, your daughter's quite attractive," and I didn't believe it. And when I got to modeling, I would do well. I would get jobs. It was fun for a little bit, but then they'd be putting me down for my weight, my height. Most young girls would have killed for that figure.
Yeah.
And I was being...
I'm saying people are going in to the adult industry and they're trying to tell me, oh, well, you need to put on more hips. You need to slim down here. You need to get boob job. Controlling their body as well as, their life when it comes to work, controlling them what to do. I mean, she probably went in with like she said, a perfect body that she liked. And they're saying, no. You need more boob than that. You need more ass than that. Or you need to slim down from that. It's crazy. It's crazy. And they're going to do it just so they can make this money. Yeah, that one is Josh is above you for Josh. I don't want to put it out on the thing, Derek, for Josh. I'm sure if you just email him, then he'll get that email address. You know what I mean? Have I got Josh on? Well, I don't think I've got you, Josh, in Messenger or anything, have I? Or have I? Hold on a minute. No, I don't think I have. Oh well, just email him. I'm sure I'll get it. But I've got it here, Derek. Nice one. I don't want to put it out in the thing because the trolls. I'm not going to do that.
Told that I needed to be stick thin because I was only about 5'7". I needed to be like tiny, like Kate Moss, and that's the only way.
Why tiny? Isn't it mad? Isn't it mad? like in the 60s, men would have preferred somebody who was a little more rounded, I think, than tiny. Now you've got to be tiny, what, like a child? Sounds really bad. You know, I'm not talking about her, I'm talking about the people in the industry that expect these things of them. I mean, you can see she's had her lips done, and whether she injects the lips or they've actually been done permanently, I don't know. But it's so nuts, man. It must ruin their lives.
Be accepted. So it was constant,
Oh.
never feeling good enough, always feeling ugly. And I would leave jobs feeling ugly. Like, honestly, the whole time they'd be critiquing of how I should be
Make
doing
her
my
feel
hair.
bad about her looks and that, and she's far from ugly. And she felt that way because of what they were saying, and still worked for them. I mean, is the money the pull, or is the sex the pull? I mean, surely it's the money. I mean, I do know that some porn stars like their job and love their job, but a lot of them don't. So it's got to be the money. It can't be the sex, surely.
How I should be. Weight was the most important thing, and what I could do to look better, to improve my body. And trust me, it was like pouring gasoline on the fire.
Yeah.
Surgery and
It
everything.
backfired, the idea of doing that for self-esteem. And you're not the first person that I hear talking about how modeling is such a high pressure, but maybe pressure is not even the right word.
We're just talking about the modeling part just now. Okay.
Judgment for young girls, like teenagers. How old were you when you got into modeling?
17. And 17, and then being told I was too old. I was
See
like,
what I mean?
okay.
17, modeling, you're too old. I'm sorry, but it's a pedo business. It's a pedo business, man. I'm telling you. Partly pedo business. You're too old at 17 to go into modeling. She's literally not 4 years turned into a teenager. 4 years. And she's too old. Unbelievable.
I remember one of the mothers was sitting next to me at the time when one of the agents was asking me for a certain job. And then I said my age, and she goes, "Oh, too old." And the mother next to me just sort of like was horrified. Like she just burst out, not even laughing. Like, "Oh, what?"
Exactly. Well, I would have been horrified. I mean, absolutely horrified. What do you mean? I mean, I wouldn't want my child to go into modeling anyway. But, you know, to be too old at 17, what the heck? I mean, in the UK, you're not even legally an adult yet. And in the States, in certain parts of the States and that as well, you're not an adult till even 21. I mean, some places are 16, you know, some places are 17, 18 maybe, but then there's a jump usually, isn't there? Always up to 21, which 21 should be it, I think.
Kid. And it wasn't a job for a kid. It was like a job for an adult kind of job. Like,
what I'll do, Josh, is because I've got your email here, I will email you Derek's email. That'll be easier thing to do, innit? So you both got each other's email then. I'll do that now.
I don't remember what it was, like a car show or something where you'd expect grown-up women to be. But they had little girls in bikinis, and this was the 90s of modeling.
I don't know how familiar you are with the industry, but I wonder how common that is to have adult-looking pictures of women, but actually having girls, like 15, 16-year-olds posing for that.
That was very common back then for me.
She's actually in there. It's 17-year-old when there's younger people, 14, 15, 16, and she's feeling like a granny, you know? And that's so nuts, man. And just the fact that people are modeling at that age, I just don't think they should be put into that industry, even if it is just catalog clothes and stuff, even if it is the innocent side of it, it's still a bit dodgy, you know? Mannequins do the job nicely. You know what I mean?
They had teams that were they looked like women. They were very developed for their age, and they were posing in these provocative lingerie ads. And I'm not sure, I think now the rules have changed a lot, but back then it was, this is what they wanted, and that was normal for us. And then you just, at that age, didn't feel sexy enough to be doing those sorts of things.
Horrifying to hear that.
Okay.
So how long did you stay in modeling? And obviously we talked about how that backfired with you, the idea of going there to boost your self-esteem. It didn't work. It actually made things worse. And you talked about it like as adding gasoline to the fire. So when did you shift from modeling and how did you find out about stripping?
Stripping, I was in a toxic relationship at the time with this guy that was like, still to date, the worst guy I've ever been out with. He was physically and verbally abusive, and it was just a nightmare. And if I called the police, like every day I was calling the police pretty much. They knew me by name to remove him from the house. And if I got a restraining order, he was right back. And Perth back then with stalking laws and everything, what do you do? I just had to let him back in the house. And we didn't live together. He would just stay at my place because Mum had moved over to Sydney by then, and I was pretty much by myself with my grandmother. And he also had my grandmother convinced that I was just crazy and needed help and was on drugs when I never even, hardly tried any substances by then. Like the last thing I ever tried before then was a joint, and that was enough for him to say that I was a full-blown addict. And at one time, he knew that I was very insecure about the way that
I've heard loads of people that I've been called, like even when I was a junkie smoke on heroin and crack, at the times that I wasn't, and then I was smoking a little bit of hash at the time instead, you know, people would still say you're a junkie just for smoking hash. Not because of my past, but just because I was smoking hash like that. Like even my dad at one point would have said, "Oh, you're not wacky backy, that junkie stuff." I'm like, "Oh my goodness, really?" But then my dad would ask for a smoke of it when he was drunk, you know. Yeah. So yeah, people get that brush. They get tired with that brush of being a junkie just for smoking bloody cannabinoids, which I find nuts, to be honest. Crazy. How the hell is that email just gone? Huh? Oh, is it going into my drafts now? Where has it gone? It was just typing out. I'll have to do it again.
Okay. So he decided to take me to a strip club. And I remember just saying to him, no, I'm not going in there because those girls are all like, I was picturing in the movies, like strung out junkies and being beaten by pimps behind the scenes. And I said, I don't want to see that. Why do I want to look at that? It's going to be sad. And then he went, no, come on in. He knew why he was taking me in there. And then when I got in there, I was gobsmacked of how beautiful these women were. This is not like anything I expected. And this was nothing like I've seen in Perth. This was what I saw in music videos and in Baywatch. Those girls that I didn't think were real, existed in real life. And like instead of being intimidated, I was like, wow, they're real. And I just couldn't. I sat near the stage and there was one girl that came on stage and she was so close to my age. Like I even didn't think that women could be this confident and this beautiful at my age. And then I just sat right near the stage and then I was tipping her everything. And I was just saying over and over, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Wow. And then she's going, oh, you're beautiful too. And winking back. And he saw that I was not insecure. I was like, wow, these women are just stunning. So he said, I'm taking her for a lap dance. The dancer's name was Sapphire. He said, I'm taking her for a lap dance just to see if I would get jealous. And the stripper turned around and said, take your girlfriend too, don't be rude. So she took us to the back room and as she was dancing, she was kind of dancing for both of us. He went to go onto a...
I've sent that, Josh. I've sent it. I might have sent it to you twice by mistake. You know what I mean? Hey, Aaron, how you doing, sister? Good to see you. Long time no see. Just checking out this testimony of an ex-dominatrix. Just getting started. It's quite long, so like, yeah, it's only 7 minutes in, and it's an hour and a quarter long. So just getting into it. Hopefully, it's all good and all true.
Her G-string, and she slapped him square in the face. That he turned cross-eyed, like he was shocked. He's never had a woman hit him. And she said and called the security to drag him out and said, "There's no touching in this club." And then, as he was getting dragged out, she grabbed me by the arm and said, "What are you doing with this loser?" And I said, "That's my boyfriend." She goes, "No. Why don't you come work here? And you would never have to date losers in your whole life. You could just rob them." And I went, no, I'm not good enough to
Oh,
work here.
so she got into the lower end, then someone else came along, a woman came along and groomed her into like just robbing men. Like you could pretend I've seen this happen here in Coventry. They are actual prostitutes now, but they do a thing. They've got people who are their clients and they do things in that way, but they also do this thing where someone new comes along, they get the money first and they do a runner. You know. So they're robbing clients. So they're both doing immoral things, you know, sort of thing. But that happens. I know a lot of people kind of specialize in that. You know, they start off that way, but then they do it so often that people get to know them. Nobody stops for them, so they have to become. Well, they don't have to, but I mean, if they came to Christ for sure. But their easy way out is just to become full prostitute, you know. And by that time, they're already a mess, but people still pay for them. It's so crazy. So crazy. I know a lot of them because I used to be around there in the drug circles. Mainly when it comes to the prostitutes here, they're a lot well into kind of crack, a lot of crack. They use heroin, but their main drug's crack. When it comes to like me and others, vice versa, my main drug was heroin and crack came in, you know, just to help on the heroin when it become crap, really. So yeah, she's being groomed basically by the sounds of it, even by another woman.
Kidding, you girls are beautiful, you're stunning, and I need to lose weight. And she stopped me and goes, no, you are good enough to work here. You're more than good enough to work here. And that was like a lightning bolt moment, that brain chemistry altering, like, wow, what? Excuse me? And she goes, yeah, you should work here. Like, seriously, you make so much money. And like, it was just all I could think about was, I'm good enough to be with you girls. I'm good enough to be on stage. Me, my body as I am, is good enough to be on stage next to you girls. It was nothing about money because I was earning good money when I was.
I believe her. I believe her. It wouldn't have been about money. It'd be about how she felt about herself, and she's just been told, like, yeah, your body's perfect. When the other people were saying, look, you have to cut down here, cut down there. You know what I mean? You know that's God. So she's obviously feeling more accepted. You know.
Modeling. It was, I'm good enough to be on there with you.
It's still a kind of form of grooming, you know, to get her to work there.
And you girls are more beautiful than any girl I've seen in modeling. And as we were going home, it's like that moment gave me the confidence to speak out against him. And I told him, the girl said that I should work there. And he goes, yeah, well, you do look like a SLU, like slum. Yeah. And and I said, well, I'd rather be that than your girlfriend. And that's when I had to like really step it up, go to the court, say it was a violence restraining order, call the police. And they even told me at the court, listen, we can only do so much. You're better off just moving to a different state. As your mother said, move to a different state. And I had to pretty much do that.
Well, move to a different state if you want, but get out of the business. Get out of that business. You know, I'm sure, well, obviously, I'm sure you do when you come to Christ. Can't wait to hear the Christ part.
Over to Sydney, started a new life. But all I could think about in my mind was, this was the job I had to do. This is where I had to be.
See, because we talked about
feel like that, to feel like this is where you had to be. This is the job I have to do. That's a form of like imprisoning yourself. You're feeling trapped, you know, thinking that's all you can do. Because so far, that's what she's from the age of like 17, trying to be a model. And her mum encouraging her to be a model. She didn't encourage her to be obviously in the adult business, but she encouraged her to be a model because they're ignorant. Parents are sometimes ignorant to the fact of how dirty these businesses can be as well, you know. Some of the parents just don't care.
From the beginning, even from like, I don't know how old you talk, maybe something like 3, 5 years old in the church, you felt like you weren't good enough. People were telling you everywhere that you would go, you weren't good enough. So in the church, at home.
Wasn't on Flatches last night. I'll let him know because I was busy all day sort of thing. And I was trying to fix these streamers and what a pain in the butt. And the amount of times like we stripped it down, all that, put it back together, did this, did that, you know. And then pulling that drawstring, you know, to get it started. You know, and when it's not working, you're pulling it off, pulling. You know what I mean? Harry was doing it, Eddie was doing it, I was doing it. My right shoulder and my right trap. It's so sore. One side of me is like, oh, sore, man. It's crazy. It's nuts. Sorry, I was sidetracked there. It's something he said remind me. I don't know what it was.
Doing modeling in school, everyone told you you weren't good enough, and you get to this place, and this girl that you admired tells you you are good enough. So that makes sense how you're like, wow, I feel valued here, and how you move.
You admire the certain person, they're coming saying, you're beautiful, you can work here. What are you talking about that you have to lose weight? What are you talking about? Don't go to them, come here. She's got to feel accepted, and she's got to feel like, oh, right. Oh, these guys like me. I could be one of them, you know? Acceptance.
Into that. So how did the trajectory of your life shift from there? So you start being interested in stripping. Did you soon after become a stripper? Did you go to a club to work there?
Oh, I think I waited a few years because I lived with my mother, and
Yeah.
I knew what my plan was. And I did go to strip clubs. I did go like with groups of friends at the end of going out, because it was kind of psyching myself up for where I knew that I was going to be. And then with my last big paycheck from a commercial,
Whether I wanted to be. I'm just wondering if she wanted to be a dominatrix. Because she's just saying there, like, she knew she had to do this to get to where she wanted to be. I don't know if that just means in the adult industry or she wanted to be like dominatrix. Not sure. We'll see.
I got, which was $20,000. I went to go get breast implants.
There you go.
And
there you go.
Yeah, this was pretty much for that industry that I knew that I needed to get.
Yeah,
and
sure. Yeah, it sounds like just to get into the adult industry. Well, I mean, if you've got to get plastic boobs to do a job, I wouldn't do it.
Just before I got into that industry, I met a man which became my husband, and he was very encouraging. He said, oh, well, in Finland, which was where he was from, it's nothing. It's a job, and I understand, and people got to work. And even my mum was horrified when he said it to her. It's like, what man allows their wife to go on stage and do that? And he said, oh, well, it's a job at the end of the day. And I just thought he was being supportive. And after we had moved in together, I went to my first club. And let me tell you, it was not anything like Sapphire.
I mean, some men nowadays, the cock men that you see on the internet, like Adam 22 and all that, who let their wives sleep with other people, you know, it's terrible. Why would you do that? You know, I couldn't, no, I just would not marry someone if they were they're going to be shagging someone every day. You know, how could I marry someone that's going to be sleeping with another man and women, or maybe both? You know, how could I do that? How can people do that? But yet they do. It's so mad. What's that, Erin? She's saying hello to Jim, though. Happy belated birthday. I was pretty sick yesterday and couldn't get out of bed, Law. And today, my mama's birthday. Beautiful Taurus people. You want about your horoscopes. They should be called horoscopes. Good to see you, sister. Good to see you. Sorry you were sick, though. Are you okay now? And it was my mama's birthday. Happy birthday to your mama, by the way. Happy birthday to your mama as well.
And that club that I went to the first time, or any other club that I had visited, it was a lingerie restaurant, and the girls were horrible. And I remember on the first day, I chickened out going on stage. They called my name over and over and over. And like the name I went under then was Bianca. And they were saying Bianca on stage. Now, next up, Bianca. Bianca, where are you? I didn't want to go on stage. And I said, I can't do it. And yeah, then the owner called me over. He's like, come on. He said, Missy, while you're here, you work.
I know you were. I know you were wishing. I know that. I just wanted to say hello and hopefully you're okay. And have a laugh about the horoscope thing. Cool. That's great.
don't tell every single guy, no, I don't want to go in for a lap dance. No, I don't want to go on stage. You come back when you're ready. Okay. And then I left humiliated. And then that whole night I spoke to my husband and I just said to myself, I've got to do this. I've just once on stage and that's it. And that would break the ice. And then I called and I said, I want to come back, and came back the next day. And one of the girls named Bridget told me to go on stage with her. And she just said, let's just dance together, focus on me, don't look at the guys. And did that for a few minutes. And
So like,
yeah, I was fine.
Someone that's not even a lesbian and they're going into doing stripping and they've got to touch up another woman. I mean, and vice versa with men's clubs as well, obviously, but you see it more on women's, I suppose. And it's like, it's kind of like the parameters of your job is telling you have to be omnisexual or something like that. You know what I mean? That you'd accept a man, woman, both, anything. Well, not anything, but you know what I'm saying. It's kind of teaching them to be lesbian when they're possibly just straight, or or bisexual, or whatever you want to call it nowadays.
And I thought, okay, this is easy. I can do this.
So as you got more comfortable doing that, did you notice any change in your personality, your value system, or anything like that?
Yeah.
Good question.
I always noticed in strippers, they had the best comebacks. They had the best stand up for themselves. And then you realize that was a defense mechanism because you're dealing with someone.
Yeah, it's a defense mechanism. They're standing up there in the naked, then they're getting accusations slung at them, or things that are true, but accusations and that nonetheless. And then they've got, like shit, they've got the best one-liners because they've had to learn to do that because it's a defense mechanism, because there is no other defense, because it can't be justified doing this work unless you're forced into it. Someone's okay of girl for being a prosy, they probably have real low set right. I agree. But if you look at people like Adam 22, because he's an ex porn star, but he's got his own podcast where he interviews like rap artists and something like that, and people like that, and other controversial people, and he let his wife sleep with one of the dudes he knows while he watched, and he said it was liberating, because if you can handle watching someone else, literally watching them, he said it graphically, their penis going in and out of, the vagina, then if you can handle that, then you're a man, and still be with your wife and love her and all that, then you're a real man. Because if my wife, not that I'm married, if my wife asked me to sleep with someone else, no way, I would get rid of the wife also, And so if she asked me to sleep with someone else, even though she said that she didn't want to sleep with anyone else, she just wanted to see me sleep with someone else, I would say no and get rid of the wife and wouldn't sleep with someone else. Because, no, that's not liberating. That's just wrong, confused. That's not what marriage should be. Not biblically and scripturally, and not even morally and principally, even without God. Marriage should be under God. But people that get married even without God know these things, Crazy nuts. It's crazy nuts. Honestly, Heron, it's mad, isn't it? What's that? If you're okay with that, you have a dent in your head. That's disgusting. And it makes me feel sad. Yes, absolutely. 100%, Heron. 100%. It's really bad. So I'm glad if her story is all legit, because she's got no reason to think she's lying right now or anything, Yeah, I would have felt sad for her, and I'm so glad she's out of it and with Christ.
Horrible guys and horrible girls, and you do have to develop overnight a thick skin. Honestly, They are like vultures. If they sense weakness, they will peck you to death. So you've got to learn to just...
I like that. Erin does that. I wouldn't have ever thought of being sick, spelling it BLECCCCCHHH. saying, "Bleh." That's great. I love it. Because I would have been more like Huey, like Huey. Talking to Huey. Huey. But I do like the blast.
Snap back and just be as nasty as they are back to them. And I was developing that personality.
Well, there you go. If you have to be in a business where you have to be nasty to everyone, what good does that do anyone? Where you're having to be nasty, having to develop an attitude of nastiness. Surely you'd think you would know when these things start happening to you and changing you, surely you know. But, you know, I'm talking to myself as well because, look, when I started becoming a junkie and attitudes started changing, did I know? Not to begin with, no. So, you know, I'm saying these things, but at the same time, I'm guilty of similar things, you know, from the past, obviously.
And then on nights out, like when I was with my single friends and a guy would come up, I would be swearing at him to get away. And I'd be really rude, and my single friends would be like,
it's a normal thing in life that happens, like a guy approaching a woman because he likes the look of her, and she'd be being nasty, telling him to scream, when he could have been just being nice and telling her she looked beautiful or whatever. You know? I don't know. Or he could have been coming to share the gospel.
hey, hang on. Oh, no, we want to talk to him. It was just this horrible attitude. And I started to despise men, even though I was married to a man. Honestly, I saw the worst in men in the club, and especially men that would come in a group and the pack mentality and who's trying to be the worst behaved in the group. I saw the worst. And it was hard not to look at men and not see that in them and not to just assume they were all like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're exposed to. That's what you see every.
Guys, it's quite long, so I'm going to leave this playing while I make a coffee. I don't want to stop. I would like to hear it all, but I don't want to stop it because it's a long thing while I make coffee. So I'll just kind of catch up. If there's anything to talk about when I get back someday, if anything was said, stick it in the chat, or Derek, just tell me when I come back or whatever. That'd be cool. And I'll stop and talk about it.
Day. So of course, eventually you start to believe that it's like that everywhere. It makes sense. So as you were sort of progressing, how did the next few years go as you were a stripper, and how did things evolve over time?
I became very obsessed with my work, because from stripping you to feature showgirl work, and I became obsessed with my costumes, and my body was the number one. That I always thought the body was the key to happiness. If you had the perfect body, then you would be happy and you'd be set and you'd be making a lot of money. So I was focused on, I was at the gym a lot. I was starving myself a lot. I was dancing. Every effort was put into being the best, making money. And when you were the best, you realized you were the most hated in the club. The girls were just not on your side. There was no sisterhood. And they would do anything to bring you down, and telling customers that I was married and everything else, and just horrible, just environment. They would do anything to destroy you. And it was frustrating, because you're thinking that, hang on, I'm supposed to be happy. I've got everything that I pretty much want. Believe it or not, money wasn't the focus, because I was getting along fine with what I was making. My main focus was to be the best in the room, to be the most amazing showgirl that they had on that night, and to have the best costumes. And that's what kind of made me feel validation, because you're getting the standing ovation from the crowd. You're getting this love. You're getting this, you're good enough, is what was my main focus.
And we've already talked about how things behind the scenes are different than what people expect. I mean, when you first walked into a strip club, it was also very different than what you had expected before even having been there. But what's one thing, or if you have more, you could say more, but one thing that people have no idea about that industry that you think they should know?
There's a lot. Well, the drugs, no one really had to buy drugs. I went in there with no habit, and then slowly, I couldn't do weekends without Coke. And even though I stopped drinking around that time because I was developing a bad reaction to drinking that was almost allergic, I kind of made up in other ways, and Coke was always available. There was always a customer with Coke. And from the way that I saw men in the club, on weekends we had ladies' night, and I was one of the only female feature show person there, and it was male strippers. And I remember talking to one male stripper, and he was saying, "I never want to get married to women. Women are just disgusting," and all of that. And I said, "Why?" And then I realized the women were vultures out there, and it was because we were so used to that environment, seeing the worst, it made us hate the opposite sex. So I saw what was happening for the guys.
So they acted just as bad as the men did to them, basically. So, yeah. You're seeing in yourself that you're just as bad as them, the ones that were attacking you. Absolutely. Poor I knew you were going to say something about Daniel Osborne at some point. He's like, that's not me. Oh, nice, nice. I kind of thought you would mention him at some point. But I had to say something about drugs. She didn't have to pay for drugs in the end. Yeah, exactly. They'll give you the drugs, or men in the whoever, you know, if you're stripping for men, they'll give you drugs. But it's probably your bosses in that industry, especially when it gets into the further pornography and that, they're going to supply you with it, you know, keep you hooked on that. So you know, you'll have to depend on them at some point at their low points.
As well, and you think that, yeah, it must be great being up there and having those women throw themselves at you.
Like she said, they were vultures. They were vultures, and they were doing it out of hate, though.
He despised women at the end of the day, to the point. I hope this guy has left the industry since then, because it was just shocking and eye-opening to see the worst behavior in both sexes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not kind of coming down on men, because I have seen it.
When people going about this masculine toxicity, this masculine is that what it's called? Masculine toxicity, isn't it? Male toxicity, masculine toxicity, whatever comes down to that. When it's everything, it's called that. If a man's just being assertive, it's masculine toxicity, you know. So here she could see, look, it's men, not just men. Women are just as bad. But if these women got questioned about it they would point out, well, it's fine for us because we got made to be like that because of how they were towards us. You know, two wrongs making a right and all that, you know. But, you know, some people, you know, at the end of the day, do you know what it is? Everybody needs blooming Christ. They do. Everybody needs Christ.
Women as well, and I had experienced it for Dancing with Women as well, that they can be just as bad when you're on there, and even more gropey because they think it's another woman.
What groping?
So you said that you hadn't really done drugs.
What groping?
It's another woman.
Oh.
And even more gropey because they think it's another woman.
Even what groping?
Even more gropey.
I don't know what that is. I know what groping is, but what groping? Will groping.
That they can be just as bad when you're on.
Let me put on captions. Oh, even more gropey. What is it? Wait, let me go back.
Both sexes. So I'm not kind of coming down on men, because I have seen it in women as well, and I had experienced it for Dancing with Women as well, that they can be just as bad when you're on there, and even more gropey.
Yeah.
Because they think it's another woman.
It's not gropey though. It's even more groping.
So you said that you weren't.
Yeah, I get it now. I thought it was a style of groping someone, like you grope someone's butt. Like you would call it something like butt groping or something like that. But I thought she was, and I couldn't get the word. Like, what? What kind of groping? Like, what? Is it boob groping, bum groping, thigh groping? I don't know, cheek groping.
You hadn't really done drugs at that point in your life, but now that you became a stripper, you became. I don't think that's the word you said, but it sounded to me like you became addicted to coke. Is there a reason why, or why did you start using when you were in the strip club?
I mean, come on. I mean, obviously, I understand why he's asking the question, but come on, it's cope, and especially it's an upper too. It's a stimulant. keep them going, keep them hype, and that type of thing. Because you don't want to be feeling down while you've got to take your clothes off and that in front of men ogling you. It's kind of obvious why they take it, and hide any trauma, or not hide it, but self-medicate, forget trauma, stuff like that. The same old cliche stuff. It's cliche because it's true.
Not really addicted. Like I could go out without it, but for work, yes. On weekends when it was a party environment, yes, I did kind of need it to get through those few lines. And I never had to buy it.
Said she needed it. She needed it. So yes, she wasn't fully addicted. Like she said, she could leave it through the week or whatever. But then she said she needed it to get through what she had to get through. That is addiction still. Just because you're not physically addictive, she was mentally addicted to that, mentally addicted. Coke isn't a physical addiction anyway. I mean, a little bit, but not like heroin and that is. It's more of a mental addiction. Same as crack. Well, crack is coke, they're the same drug.
Because there's always someone with a bag. There's always a regular with a bag available.
And did you need it to kind of get over the fear of performing, or why did you feel like you needed it?
To kind of get into that mood, that party environment mood, because I'm not very much an outgoing kind of person that...
Yeah, to keep you, that's what I'm saying, to keep your mood up. You might be feeling down, like I'm stripping in front of men looking at me. You know what I mean? I'm having to dance and flaunt. She's want to feel up, because even like our bosses would probably encourage her to do it, because if you're sitting there dancing, but you're being all lazy and all that, you're not doing, because you don't feel like it, you're not as jive as you usually are, then the bosses are going nuts and shove some soft stuff up your nose as well, Not justifying it, I'm just saying that's what they friggin' do.
Kind of personality, that charismatic one that they love in strippers. But a few lines, yes, I am. I'm that person. I'm the fun, bubbly, can be the life of the party in that quiet.
If you need drugs to be able to be like that, it's an addiction. It's a dependence. It's a habit, at the least, but it's a form of addiction.
Room where they've got maybe a few girls in the party room, and I wish I could have just kept the same personality that I had on stage, because it was like night and day. I'd be fun and exciting on stage, and then I'd be quiet and in the corner.
So what was the next step of your career? What did you do after that? I suppose that you probably did it for a few years, but how did it evolve?
I did it for a few years, and then all of a sudden it was like where that stock market crash was the first thing, and then money. I think it was a global 2008, I think.
A what? What's a global thing? What does global mean? Global? She obviously doesn't know.
It was where the crash, and then we noticed the money was going down. And for someone that didn't have to worry about money before, that was kind of a little bit of a worry. And then things got worse. We had Sydney lockdown, which meant clubs were closing at about midnight. So then we had to...
that's probably why OnlyFans came about, it's men indoors, everybody indoors from their work, So, and the women who were stripping, stuff like that, can't go and strip because the clubs are shut. So what did they do? Probably do it over the internet.
To kind of make money. And then they started closing clubs in the area. They're coming down on strip clubs, and we're closing them. And we were getting a lot of girls at our club, like way too many. There was more girls than actual clients. And a lot of these girls were from the bad clubs that, honestly, like they would do everything for $50. Everything. And I'm talking about everything and anything for $50. So a lot of them were junkies. And we had to compete with that on top of it.
A lot of them were junkies. That means total dependence. So they would have done anything for $50. But you're calling them junkies. You are still separating you from them. You're still in the class of addiction. They're junkies, but you were just, what? Oh, I just did it the weekend. No, you had an addiction too. Just like they have an addiction, but theirs is physical. And it's just weird that she said they were junkies, I would call myself an ex-junkie, but it was just, you know, what she said there when she's obviously was addicted herself, but yet they were junkies. Just a little observation. I'm not chastising her for it.
Even though we made so many
Because, you know, people, you know, it's understandable. It's understandable. People indoctrinate that way.
complaints about it, our the owner at the time was too busy partying with those girls in his office to even care.
There you
And
go.
it was a lot of girls were starting to jump ship to become escorts. And it's just something that I didn't want to think about at all. And I told my my husband,
Mark, who's saying, high class junkie level, all right, Troops, PJ, Motherwell, Scotland, Clock, and good to see you guys, Jay. Good to see you, man. Always a pleasure, dude. Always a pleasure.
it's time to start a family, because I'm seeing a lot of girls now that are also having babies. I want to have a baby. And I just saw his whole demeanor change from this to a guy who was my best friend to just suddenly cold. And he started saying, you'd be nothing without, like, if you have a baby, if you're not educated, you're doing this for a job, you'll ruin your body, you won't make money. Like, what are you going to do? And I said, listen, we will figure out a way.
I'm sure OnlyFans or internet or something's got to come into it now. If they're locked up in COVID and they can't physically go to the club and all that anymore on strip, you know, and now it's going to be, surely it's going to be online.
We'll find another job. He said, it won't pay as much. And I said, we've got two incomes. You're working as a chef and I'm working as a, I don't know, I could work at the bar or something. I could take up like anything with a baby. Like, he was just against it and becoming very uncooperative when it came time to try to make that baby. And then he was blaming it on stress and everything else. And then I was determined. And then I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, we can do the first, it's almost like a artificial insemination type process. We can do that for you here and in Australia.
Hold on. Hold on. She's trying to have a baby while she's doing this business. Is she not? I know she's not. At this point, she's not having sex with him, but I mean, she was a dominatrix, so at some point she's going to. But she's trying to have a baby in this kind of environment. What the heck? Wow. Obviously, she's with Christ now. I'm kind of like talking about her past self here.
That's free. And I was so excited. I was like, yes, this is it. We can go in there. And I saw that he was just not looking forward to it and saying that I can probably not get out of work. I said, no, you're coming with me. And the day before, I came home early because the appointment was the next day. And then I look in the sink of my house and there's two glasses of wine. And I forbid him from drinking in the house because I can't have alcohol. So this was weird. So
you forbid him. Okay.
And one of them had this horrible purple lipstick on it. And I don't wear that kind of lipstick. It was tacky. Like I knew straight away he had brought someone in. So I went to go wake him up. And yeah, he was drunk. And then he confessed that he had met someone in the smoking room at the pub and brought her home, but no sex happened. And he knew the next day that we had that appointment, and we fought so much, and then he stormed out of the house, so I couldn't even do that appointment. And then I was we had made up again.
Yeah, it was a bad situation, definitely, but in a way, I'm glad that appointment wasn't made. I mean, if you got pregnant and brought a baby into this situation, no, I don't think that's good.
And so, he just said nothing happened. I was stupid. I was drunk, blah, blah, blah. And then I tried to make another appointment, and I went to go look for my ID because I needed it for something. I couldn't find it. It was in my bedside drawer. I turned that whole place upside down. I looked.
Alcohol is forbidden, but a wee line of 10 at the weekend is fine. That's true. Well, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, that was her past life. She's now with Christ, and that is a testimony about it. But that's what I'm saying, man, because somebody who was a heroin addict she was talking about the other prostitutes that would do everything or anything for $50. She called them junkies, but when she admitted to be addicted to coke for the weekend or being a habitual thing, it's still an addiction because she said, I need it to get through what she has to do at the weekend. So if you need it, if that's what your feeling is about it, not just rather than desiring it or wanting it, you said you needed it, that's a necessity, you know? So then, therefore, that was an addiction, whether you took it through the week or not. But at the weekend, still an addiction. You said you needed it. So it was just funny that she called someone else that was addicted to stuff junkie, but she was just, you know, she wasn't a junkie. It was just a wee observation I found. Obviously, I'd spot it because me, myself, I call myself an ex-junkie because I was, you know? So I kind of spot these things. You can't score, man.
Everywhere. And I asked him, where is it? Because it's my passport. And he just said, I don't know. You probably left it somewhere. Did you leave it at work? I went, no, because I always leave it in the drawer. This is where I leave it. And I need that ID. And in Australia, if you don't have ID, you can't, there's a lot of things you can't do. You can't get a job. You can't move into a new place. You can't study. You're nobody. You're stuck. So I started stressing out about that.
Jim, are you still in the house? Even if, I don't think John was here. Is that true, Jim?
Because he just said, I don't know. I don't know where it is. And that's when things started to go even worse. His true colors started to show. And it was a nightmare coming home with someone that was picking fights and then soon openly cheating. That I would find condoms in his wallet. And one day I had his friend call me up, his best friend. And for me, that was like, why?
I mean, are you surprised? I mean, why would you trust a man that would be okay to be with you or maybe marry you or whatever and have kids with you, or said he was okay? He was okay with you being in a business like that, being stripping and all that. I mean, I know you're not sleeping with other people yet, but even to strip in front of other men and women and to be up close and dancing with them and holding them and other women. I mean, if anybody is okay with that and being with you while you're okay with that, then they're a dubious person, you know? I would like, what? If I went with someone and I said, oh, would you be okay with me sleeping with other people? They say, oh, of course. I'm like, well, no. Why would you be okay with that? You know, that's terrible to be okay with that. So no, if I'm old-fashioned because of that, then I'm old-fashioned. I don't care. To me, that's like, no. Lady, you're flaunting your body. Oh, day, come on, Candy. It's funny. I'm glad she's out of it, though. I'm glad. I want to hear the Christ back. Wow, we've got so much to do still. We're not even halfway through yet.
Calling me. It was a big thing. And he said, I've got to tell you this. He said, Tessa, I met you. You're not a bad person. And I think I should tell you that he's cheating on you. And not only is he cheating, but when he was drunk, he slipped to me that he had a vasectomy when he went on holiday to Finland.
So you ain't getting pregnant. Well, I think it's horrible to lie to you. It's horrible to sleep with other people. No, absolutely. But the vasectomy was probably a good thing at that point because you didn't get pregnant. You couldn't bring a kid into that environment. No way. Well, you could, but it would be awful for the kid. Oh, there you go, man. Happy belated birthday, Jim. Tessa, I have a Tessa joke. No, that. But anyway, a dominatrix name is when she becomes dominatrix. She's got a dominatrix name. I can't remember it. We'll find out when we get that. Does it say it in the thing? I think it said it in his thumbnail. Or did it say it at the start? It said it at the start. It said it at the introduction. That's right.
So this is probably why he's acting out this way. And you're probably going to find out. And when I confronted him, of course, no, my friend's lying, my friend's drunk. And I just said, we've got to split. I can't. You
shouldn't have been together anyway. He was okay with you dancing naked in front of other people.
Marriage like this, and he refused to go anywhere. He said, listen, you can't move out. You've got no ID. You can't get a job. You're stuck in that job. You're there forever. And then he made my life even worse, just the worst. Honestly, he smashed my mother's cup that she had given me before she had left. Anything to upset me. And that's like, honestly, I needed an escape. I needed to leave because I was in this horrible toxic marriage. I wasn't making a lot at work. Like if I didn't make half the, I had to pay half the rent, half the bills, half everything. If I got sick because I had to go, because I had an ovarian cyst, and I had to miss 2 weeks of work.
Why wouldn't you have to pay half the bills? If you're working, why wouldn't you have to pay half the bills?
To pay back like a housemate, not like a husband. So it was like a roommate.
So, man, the guy goes into a bar, orders a beer, colored woman walks over and farts. Man said, "Did you fart in my white bread?" She said, "No, I'm Tessa Sanderson." I'm Tessa Sanderson. Oh, my dude. Jimbo in the house. Hi, Jim, you're there. I was going to say, is that true though, what she was saying earlier, Jim? Like, if you haven't got ID in Australia, you absolutely can't do anything. You can't work. You know, you can't go to doctors. You can't do this, can't do that. Is that absolutely true? I know Australia is like really strict, but is that true? I mean, couldn't you work somehow without ID? Fatima Whitbread. Yeah, Fatima, that's the one. That's the one. Fatima. No, it's a beauty. I remember Fatima Whitbread. I remember. Do you remember? Oh, that's exactly who I was thinking of. Tessa Sanderson. They were actually athletes at the same time, weren't they? Fatima Whitbread and Tessa Sanderson. They actually would have probably competed in some events, maybe. I know, like Fatima Whitbread. She's more like she was built like a man back then. She threw far. She threw far. She was like a shot putter and javelin thrower, wasn't she? Discus as well, maybe. She threw far. She was very manly, very manly. She was brought up with. She was actually. It's mad that she's called Fatima Whitbread. She was brought up with a white family because her family dumped her. Her family dumped her as a kid, I think. Yeah, they did complete in the decathlon. There you go. That's what I would have thought because they were both like Tessa Sanderson was more track, wasn't she? A little bit of field, but Fatima, you know, she was all field. She was all field. So it would have had to be in a decathlon. That's what I kind of thought. Aye, absolutely, man, absolutely. Anyway. Let's carry on.
Situation of everything had to be half. And one day I didn't have half for the groceries. He said I was not eating that week unless I could come up with half the money. So I had to ask the customers at work to get me some McDonald's or get
muscle versus brain. Right. Absolutely, man. But you know, back in that day, that's when I wanted to be an athlete. I was a kid back when they competed against each other, you know. You had Linford Christie as well. Then you had your long distance runner like Steve Cram. It's Sebastian Coe. I used to like Sebastian Coe. Then he became political, you know, stuff like that. And then you had your American sprinters back in the day like that. Like we had John Regis, didn't we? We had John Regis. I just said his name. Linford Christie. People like that. They had Carl Lewis. The Johnson one, Ben Johnson, people like that back then. I ran cross country in shit, mate. I did. I wanted to be an athlete, Martin. Absolutely, 100%. My dad encouraged me to be an athlete, but I messed it up by smoking and stuff. My dad said I was the fastest thing in 2 legs he'd ever seen, and my dad was fast. So for him to say that, it was like, you know, cool. Obviously, my dad, so he's got to support me no matter what, but he was serious. I was fast. I used to get timed every time I went to the shop. I'd volunteer to go to shop for my dad's fags and my mom's fags so they could time me, just so my time was better than the time before. But it all depended. It wasn't all depending on my running. It was depending how quick the buggers in the shop would be as well. But I did sprinting. My dad used to time me all the time when I was a kid. I should have stuck with it, man. Should have stuck with it. And the sprinting, I was great at. But I was also good at long distance. I would say I was better at sprinting, but I was really good at long distance. I just loved running. Messed that up, but messed that up. Can't run anymore because of my feet. So one of them. It's one of them. But at least it was in my past. At least I did it, and I was really good at it. So exactly, I can barely run now because my accident and can find out a windy, 35 feet and smashing my heels, my calcaneums, compound fracture, and my left ankle as well. Hit the cages on my legs. Horrible things. But operation wasn't very good. Less than 50% movement in my feet. I always got chronic pain. It's just pain in the arse, man. Pain in the feet, you know. It's no good. But you learn to adapt. Man. And I have to go and get more exercise because of that accident. It's hard for me to go and run, so I have to just walk about now. But it's something I need to do. I need to go back to the gym, hit a bag or something to get my cardiovascular up to lose some weight because I can't do it running. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to it. Hold on. Me too, mate. Absolutely loved running. Was fastest. Like, exactly, bro. We were back in the day. Even me, right? I was the fastest in the village I was in. It's just outside Fraserburgh, where I'm from. So you can Aberdeen, you can Broch, northeast of Scotland, right on that tip, Fraserburgh. So 2 miles from Fraserburgh is a little village called Sandhaven. So we moved there when I was 7, and I was there till I was 14. And I was the fastest in that village. But even the person next to me, who was the next fastest, he was lightning as well. He was really fast as well. And the person next to him was really fast. The slowest person was kind of just average, an average runner. But we had loads of fast folk. In our day, it was folk loved running. They always did things physically. Salt courses, climbing trees, running, going out on your bike and fleeing about all over the place. As kids, we were fit, definitely. Through it. In nowadays, kids aren't fit. They're sitting there on their iPad all day in their free time. They're not fit anymore. Things have changed. All right, man. If you want good cardio, mate, just do shadow. That's what I was saying. Well, I'm not going to actually do shadow, but I can do shadow boxing, obviously. But I'm actually going to start going to the gym with Harry because he's a boxer and start hitting the bag. Actually get some strength in the arms. Well, I've got strength in my arms, but strength in, lose the weight through bit. Definitely. We've got to start off by doing, like, for me, 2-minute rounds, 30-second break, 3 rounds to start off with, see how we go. I could go on a cross-training machine as well because with a cross-trainer, you can run because it's like pedaling, but you're standing up. Because with that should be okay. I'd still get to your feet, but you didn't have to lift your feet. And that's a good thing. You're not hitting the road hard, is my point. Things have changed for sure. All right, brilliant. Nice one. I'm going to go back on the weights as well. But before I go back in the weights, I'm going to lose weight. I don't want to go back in the weights and build muscle while the fat's still there because I'll look like a block. So wait till the fat's down, then tone up a bit. You know what I mean? I was jumping up my skin at 18 of a boy 18. He just does. Exactly. It is sad, bro. It is sad. But unfortunately, and the thing is, even as a parent, you can encourage them to go sport and do athletic things. But the desire to be on that stupid tablet, stupid phone will take over, unfortunately. So, can't blame it on the parents this time. Nah, it's no good, man. It's horrible, but all you can do is try and encourage them. That's it. And he, like you say, he's 18-year-old now, so he's going to be more stubborn than ever. It's madness. madness, bro. But I would look. It wouldn't be good if you could actually take your children back to see what it was like when you were kids. That'd be great. That'd be great. Obviously, impossible in a pipe dream, but it'd be great if you could. All right. Well, translation. How you doing? I never noticed you there, lad. Good to see you. Oh, it was you that said good luck with the boxing thing. Oh, I thought it was I thought it was Martin. I didn't realize it was you. It was you that said that, Lar. Okay. I've been talking to two people and thinking it's one. Sorry, Lar. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, sorry about that, man. Let's start the video again, just to hide my embarrassment.
Some fast food. And I just thought this is not a way to live at all. And I was envying my friends that just had these happy families and kids. And then I just looked at my friends who were escorting and had the way out, and they were posing with their designer bags and that. And I thought, I don't want that. I just want enough money that I don't have to be with this guy, that this isn't my forever. Then I even told him I'm going into escorting. And he said, you got to do what you got to do. And I was shocked that he didn't even fight, like say, no, honestly, I'll change. He just said, you got to do what you got to do. So I said, I agree. I got to do what I got to do. So I sent my photos to an escort sign.
Oh, come on. Sorry. Everything's gone blue. Why is everything gone blue? I believe her story. I do believe her testimony so far. I mean, I could see that what she's saying is affecting her. She certainly was, her voice broke then, and she had a little tear. I didn't see a tear, I mean, but that's my way of saying she was greeting. She was crying.
He said, yeah, we'd love to see you. And I explained my situation to them with my husband. And I said, imagine sharing a bed with this man that you hate. And I'm fearing for my cat's life as well, as I'm going to work every day. And
feeling for your cat's life?
Like, honestly, it's like he's getting off on being cruel. And they said, trust me, escorting is your freedom, is your ticket out of this. And it is for so many women. And they said, I'm not the only one that's come with that story to them.
No, escorting was not the way out, man. Maybe at the time, but there's more ways out. Escorting, just get out. I mean, why escorting? It might sound innocent. You're just escorting someone. I mean, do you think someone's just paying you to be escorted? No, they're going to want more, and everybody knows that.
So they just said, trust me, you're doing the right thing. And for your situation, they made it just sound like, yes, I'd done the right thing. And this was the right thing to do. I had nowhere else to go. I couldn't even get government assistance. So they sent me on my first job. And it was at this beautiful hotel. And I stood out there with 40 cents in my pocket. And by then I was sharing cans of cat food with the cat, like little cans of tuna, not cat food. Like I was giving her some of that. And I thought, this is no way to live. And I got 40 cents in my pocket. And I'm going to be leaving this place as a prostitute. So I better suck it up. So I did the job. And then I went into show mode. Like I did when I went on stage, I went into show mode, bubbly, happy to be here.
So you mean you took coke in your work? Because to be bubbly, you needed to take coke. I don't know if she actually meant she was taking coke, just like hinting at it, or she just acted it.
It just went into the movements of sex, kind of disassociated. And afterwards I sat, because the guy gave me the hotel room afterwards. So I sat in the bathtub and I just thought, this is my life, so I better suck it up. So my friends are happy doing it. Why am I being pretty much a baby about it? Suck it up, do the job. So I called a male friend that night.
That would have been your conscience telling you not to do it. That's what I think. Sometimes conscience you should listen to.
And I said, I've got this hotel room to myself. He's a male stripper that I'd met at the nights that I was working. And I said, I've got this hotel room for the night. We should come over and party. The guy's already paid for everything. So when he came over, I explained my situation. And I said, can I have sex with you as well? Because I need the memory of this man off me. And he agreed.
She asked to have sex with him. Hold on.
So when he came over, I explained my situation and I said, can I have sex with you as well? Because I need the memory of this man off me.
Can I have sex with you because I need the memory of this man off me? I mean, I don't know if people think that way, do they? I mean, is it not just because she wanted to have sex with him and like use that as an excuse? I don't know. Do people think that way? Want the memory? Like that was the last person I slept with. If I sleep with someone else, that'll rub them out. I suppose, yeah. I suppose I could go. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I understand the sentiment. Not the sentiment. I understand what she's saying, but I just don't know if people do that. Sleep with someone else to get memory. Because you still got the memory. It doesn't rub it out. It doesn't erase it. It's a weird one. That's a weird one. Not sure about that, like. I just noticed. Matt says, hey, it's still wet. Oh, funny. Using a male friend like that is very odd, in my opinion. I'd feel violated. Right, absolutely. I mean, they're all in the, like, the guy she's sleeping with is in that business as well, I think, by the sounds of it. But still, it's very weird. I can't remember me thinking, like, yes, because I've had bad ones where, like, I thought, oh, I wish I hadn't done that. But if I sleep with this next person, that'll erase what I just did. No, you still have the memory. You still have the memory. You still feel disgusted by certain things that you did in the past or who you slept with in the past. Even when I think back at certain things, it's like, yeah, I know I've been forgiven for all that. Christ forgiven me. But if I think of certain situations, like a certain person I slept with or whatever, and I didn't like it, and it's like, ooh, that was. I still feel it. I still remember that. You know, it's like it doesn't erase it. So I just don't know if people think that way. I mean, I can't tell her thoughts, you know. I'm not in her mind, and I'm not going to say that she's lying because I just think it's a weird one. I think that's a weird one.
He agreed, and afterwards he said to me, why don't you go into porn because your husband is so against it.
Right. Yes, exactly, bro. Exactly. Nice kind of observation there, that. Well, I said, if it had erased it, she wouldn't be crying right now. Right. She's crying right now. So did that, if she slept with him, because I dare say yes, they did. Did it erase the memory? Did it stop the heart? No. So, and I think she would have known that, especially being in the situation she is. I don't know. Yeah, like I say, it's a weird one.
Porn. I remember his views on porn, and I know I could never be with a woman like that because his whole family will see how he's living over here and what his wife is doing for work. And I said, that's not a bad idea. I thought at this point, what if honestly, I've given everything of my life. I've given everything over. I've been naked on stage. I've just had sex with someone for money. I've just had sex with some guy to get the memory of that guy off me. What have I got to lose at this point?
But
so that's
very good to get the memory off. But did it get the memory off? No, it didn't. Or else I wouldn't know about it. Or else the guy you're talking to wouldn't know about it. Or else my viewers here wouldn't know about it if it got rid of the memory. Did it work? No, it didn't.
When I had found a man online, like,
hold on,
just on Instagram.
Who's that over in Rumble? Somebody in Rumble. But I think it looks like a bot. Oh no, it's somebody called Super High Q. Oh, hold on. Get down. Somebody pause that. Sorry, guys, 2 secs. Super High IQ. And he's put a link in to another Rumble channel. Let me see. Oh, Arnold Classics 2026 Investigation Bodybuilding Masonic Builder Freemasonry. Okay. Let me check your channel. It's called Skull Spotter. I'll show you guys. This guy just came into, hold on, and left out. Let me just share. Right, share this instead. Right, so if you look at can you see the side? I'm not going, but you don't. Right at the side, it says super high in the chat. I mean, on the Rumble side, super high IQ, and they left that link, and the link takes me to this Arnold Classics, and it's talking about bodybuilding, Freemasonry, investigation. That seems like I should like have a look at the channel because that's the kind of things we do. And let's look at his channel, see if there's more to it than just that, or if it's all investigations. Okay. I mean, he's got 525 followers. So NATO, the Holy Freemason, Nazi Templar Spirit Investigation, the Real Frankenstein updated. He's live right now. Arnold Clark. Yeah, okay. Ritual of rabbis sucking the little boy. I don't want to read that out, but yeah, it does happen. But that's the really bad side of, these are not the people. These are not the these are like Talmud people. These ain't the Tanakh in the Torah people. Anyway, they always give hints. Did they switch the names even if the lie? Okay, so he does some kind of investigations on that. The Great Deceivers, Judaism, Star of the Pyramids, Freemasonry. Yeah, the Star is a bit Star of Rephium. Yeah, there is controversy about that. Okay, I could have a look at this channel. I could have a look. Definitely. Why not? Left his link in, so let me follow him. I'll put the link in for you guys as well on YouTube and on Rumble, but there's nobody in the Rumble side. Right, his link. Oh yeah, you just go to the top of the screen for it. I forgot that. You can't get the link any other way. To highlight the friggin' address. Right. Copy. Where do I follow? There it is. Follow over here. So I'm following instant, daily, weekly, whenever, instant. Yeah, that's the one. So, where are you guys? You're back here. Yuck schmuck. There we go. If you guys want to have a look, there you go. It's on Rumble. It's on Rumble. It looks okay to me. It looks like something I should have a look at, definitely. So I've followed him. Hopefully he's followed me. Hopefully. Think he has, because I'm up 129. Think he has. Thank you, Super IQ. Bless you, man. Got to definitely have a look at your channel. It looks good to me. If you're listening, because he's live right now also. Actually, let's go and see what he's saying live right now. The real series. I'm only going to do it for a minute because I have to get back to the story, our thing. Like, so I'm just interested to see what it's saying.
Moved to Africa, where huge gold deposits were found. Moved to Africa, where huge gold deposits were found. It would be the relocation of activities to Africa that would set off the chain of events which would...
Oh, hold on. I forgot I'm still on YouTube. Just in case this is copyrighted, I can't do it. Yeah, I better stop there just in case. But okay, we'll take a look. I thought he might be there himself, the guy who owned the channel, because he was live, but he's not, obviously. So yeah, I'll take a look. Hopefully my viewer, it's up to my viewers. They can take a look if they want. Nice one. Thanks for popping in and thanks for following. Right, back to it, Gajis. Back to it. Sorry about the little what do you call it? The interlude, the interruption. That's what I meant. Sorry, kind of an interlude. Right, we're back. Okay. Oh, where's it? We're back on YouTube. Right, we're good. Right, sorry about that, Gajis. Let me refresh that. Right, let's continue. Derek's really quiet. Are you there, Derek? Oh, I think he might have fell asleep.
not found, but we were friends. Like the sex industry,
Oh,
we kind of all know each
Are you off, Josh? Good night, PJ and Derek. I'm passing out. I emailed you, Derek. Okay, I'll let Derek know. I think he might be asleep himself. I don't know. I haven't heard him. Or he might be doing something. I don't know. One or the other. But yeah, I'll let him know. I'll let him know you've emailed them, because I've got I've got Derek's number. We talk on through SMS sometimes. So yeah, nice. I'll let him know, bro. Night, dude. Have a good one, and thanks for popping in, man. Bless you, dude. Derek, don't have any weird dreams, mate. How could you not? Not a problem, man. Not a problem. Right, let's do this.
other. So I know this one guy did do porn. So we got chatting, and I just told him I'd love to do just one video. One video, that's all I want to do. And he said,
One video. Why would you just want to do one video? What is it about porn why you'd want to do one video? You've been through like the modeling when you were 17. They told you were too old at 17. That should have been a bloody problem. And that wasn't even the adult industry at that point. They tell you you're too old at 17. That's blooming awful. And then you got into stripping, and you had a bad experience with that. And then what, escorting, and you actually slept with someone to get rid of the memory of another dude. And now you're going to go into porn just once for the experience. No, not for the experience. You must have wanted to do it for like some stupid, horrible, weird reason. I don't know. Glad you're out of it. But weird. I just don't understand these things. I really don't.
oh, that's fine. And he set it up for me. And it was just, honestly, my experience of being on a pause set, it was ridiculous. It just made me laugh. I couldn't keep a straight face throughout it. I thought the acting was ridiculous. I thought the costumes were ridiculous.
Well, yeah, of course, it's all ridiculous and dangerous. Definitely. I mean, did you just think it would be filming the sex and nothing else? There's a little bit of acting that goes on as well. You know, I don't know if there's acting going on while the sex is going on. I guess sometimes there is. I don't know. But yeah, there's going to be acting as well. It's not just going to be hardcore, like bang, bang, bang. You know, you've got to be doing some work. Just one more cuckold too. Oh, I'm going to have to put that up. Oh, I'm so glad she's out of it.
And even the leading up to it, the practicing for the positions was ridiculous. So my acting was so bad on those videos that I can't watch them. And that's the only reason I can't watch them, because of my acting. And it was...
So you actually completely... Okay.
Trying to keep a straight face. They even left my laughter in at one stage because it was just too much to cut out. And afterwards, I made sure everyone knew about it, because I wanted my husband to find out. And I want this to be the ultimate...
So it was not right. There you go. No, there you go. You wanted to sleep with that other guy, not this part here, but you wanted to sleep with that other guy to rub it in your husband's face. You said it was to erase him. No, it was to rub it in his face. Just like you're just saying here right now. I wanted everybody to know so it would get back to my husband. That wasn't erasure. That was not erasure. That was vengeance. Not erasure. Vengeance. Say it for what it is. I'm glad your testimony brought you to Christ. I'm glad your testimony is of Christ. But just say it how it is. It was vengeance. It wasn't erasure. Sorry. Just my opinion. Then the truth shall set you free. Exactly. That is horrible. But earlier on, she was saying that it was for erasure, to erase the memory of her husband. Right. You're erasing the memory of your husband, but then you're rubbing something in his face. Whose face are you rubbing it in if you've forgotten about him? No, it wasn't. It was complete vengeance. Say it how it is. I mean, I'm fine. That your testimony, you're back, you're with Christ. But I'd rather you tell the truth through your testimony. I can't say that it's a lie, but to me, come on, you've just contradicted yourself. So, just say it how it is. Vengeance wasn't for erasure.
The cruelty that I could do to him, for the years of cruelty that he could do.
Derek's gone, so his phone must have died or something. I dare say he fell asleep. That's what happened before when he was in movie night. He fell asleep, then he dropped out. He dropped out automatically because it must have been his phone dying. Right, exactly, La. For sure, it was vengeance. What do you reckon, Martin? Vengeance. What do you reckon, Baza? Vengeance. Let me know. Actually, I'm going to do a poll. You just have to type in 1 or 2. I'll do it in here. I'll do it through StreamYard, right? Because StreamYard's got one. Widgets. Let's do a poll. Right. Good. How many have we got watching? 9. Did. What? Oh, what's the name again? Can't remember her name. I'll just put this lady. Did this lady. Hold on. Okay, that's how I do it. Did this lady do it for? Right, that's good. Did this lady? I know how to order it. Did this lady do this? Oh, did this lady do? Terrible act. To erase the husband. Oh. Right. That'll do. Create. Right. So, did this lady do that terrible act? 2, 1, erase her husband, or 2, have vengeance. Start. Oh. And show on, where will I show it? Top left. Right, there you go. So you just type. Right, okay, right. So type 2 again because the poll wasn't up. Or did you do that when the poll came up? Because it automatically counts it itself. Hold on, let me see. Let me just see widgets. Hold on, where's it gone? Polls. Where did that go? Yeah, so yeah, it hasn't. Yeah, okay, people are putting it in now. It'll start counting up itself. Well, boom, it should do. Hey, Baza in the house, Baza in the house. Good to see you, Baza in the house. Roger in the house, Roger in the house. Good to see you, Roger in the house. Right, let's get. It should start counting. It should start counting. Why isn't it counting? Hold on. Why isn't it counting? It's meant to do. It was meant to automatically do it. Have I started? Oh, hold on. Have I started it? Yes, I've started it. So why isn't it be counting? Hold on. Everybody is on. Yeah. Why isn't it counting? It should be counting. Maybe it's because I meant to carry on and wait. Maybe he's all put them numbers in before it blooming started. Just wait and see. I'll wait a minute and see if it gets up. If not, I'll ask you to do it again. Actually, hold on a minute. Yeah, it's not counting at all. Hold on. Why? What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong here? What have I done wrong here? No, it started. Why is it blooming not working? It usually starts going up straight away. Did this lady do type 1 or 2 and chat? Yeah, well, the options are there. Why is it not doing it itself? Why is it not doing it? I don't know why it's not doing it. It worked the first time we did it. I don't understand. Maybe it's because I've just to play the video and continue, and then it'll start. Don't know. Just give me a minute. If it doesn't go up, maybe I'll ask you to do it again. Just I don't understand why it's not working. You've seen it, Baz, not working, haven't you?
To me. So I spoke about it. He's not on social media, by the way, but his sister is, and his sister is a massive busybody.
I thought you were gone, Josh. Stuck about just to see Roger. Oh, bless you, man. Bless you.
So leading up to the day of the video release, I was talking about it, putting teasers on everything. And then eventually one day he came home and he was furious and he woke me up and he called me by my name, Contessa Doll.
All right.
And I went, yeah. And he goes, you're a porn star now. And he's furious. And I went, yes, still, did you want an autograph? Yeah. And then he said, that's it.
Now it's
I'm
working.
leaving. And I just cheered. And I said, finally. And I thought, yes. And yeah. And he said, you know how long we've been married? And I said, yes, 10 years. He said, that's how long I was cheating on you. And I said, I really don't care at this point. And I said,
it says it's working, but it only says 2 people's voted. So I don't know which 2 people it is. So it's resumed. Can you just vote again, just to be sure? Because whoever didn't go through, I'm sure it'll put through this time. Can you just type 1 or 2 again for the poll? But it says, did this lady do that terrible act? 2, 1. Erase her husband. I should have said memory, but erase her husband will do. Or 2, have revenge. Nice one, Baza. Cheers. But I'll just continue to. I don't know why it's not doing it automatically, but when I stopped the poll, it came up when I restarted it. So it might not automatically do it, but if it doesn't, it's just maybe just one of them. It's maybe just messing up. Not all the widgets always work. So if you just want to type again, cheers, brother. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, let's continue with this for a while.
You need to get out. And he kept saying, you did stuff with that man you never did with me. And I said, yeah, I'm fantastic, aren't I? And just everything that...
Well, to me, that doesn't sound like you were trying to erase him. You're actually with him. Who are you with if you erased him? Huh? Weird. Now, like I said, I love people who come to Christ. Absolutely. I love all people, obviously, have to. Through Christ. Through a choice, you know. And I love testimonies about people coming to Christ. But I'd rather tell, I mean, I can't tell it, say she's lying like that, but it was a contradiction, you know. I mean, just tell the truth about your past, you know. I mean, it's even better when you come to Christ, because all the degradation you did in the past, when you come to Christ, it's all gone because Christ forgave you, you know. So just tell the truth in your past. It doesn't matter. You don't have to like glamorize it or anything, or shy away from the bad things you've done, because it certainly wasn't to erase him, I don't think. Not by what you said following that. When you went into porn, you wanted everybody to see it, so it got back to him. That's revenge. Well, I'll let the poll answer. Don't think nobody else is typing in again. So, the poll was a waste of time. But whatever, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. People might still type 1 or 2 gadgets again, please, if you could. So yeah, I'm glad she's come to Christ, but you know that was a contradiction. That one, I think it was for revenge.
At that point, he's hurt. I was enjoying it. It's like the shoe was on the other foot. It's like, now you know, and your family knows everything, and your sister with her big mouth at snooping as.
You want the name of this suckle porno? No, you don't. Martin's got to go hunting and watch it. Oh well.
Best PR that I could ever have for that video, because everyone in pretty much your area has seen this video because she was sending it around. But after that, he had moved out, and that porn was not enough. They'd called me back and said, listen, we'd love to shoot you.
We're nearly halfway through, guys. Nearly halfway through. Link's there if anybody wants to come in. She's still at the escorting part. Oh, blooming hell. Just as I said that, old Rogger comes in. Old Rogger. How you doing, Rogger?
Oh, I'm good, man. How about yourself?
Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. Sun's starting to come out. You know, it's still a little cold, but it's all good. It's all good, yeah. It lightens the mood now when you see the sun a bit.
Aye.
Aye, man. So you've been working?
Yeah, last night.
I'll be working.
I did a little stream just to tell people what I'm doing with my applications and stuff. That was it.
Oh yeah, I said. Well, let people know again. Yeah.
I found a decent, I think, a job down in Antarctica.
Right.
Applied for it. But you know, I got a fan club that's following me. You know,
yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. Because you're so charismatic. You attract these what are they called? Is it trolley globy type people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
you know the type.
Yeah,
they're wonderful folks. Yeah.
It's your charismatic attitude, you know, and your personality fully. It's got to be, bro.
Since my mom came on my stream, she's getting the feed from trolls now. She's like,
oh, you are kidding! Your mom came on and she's getting trolled now.
Well, she's getting the links to like what's cast and drunk debunk and.
Oh, so they're giving her links to try and get her away from Flat Earth side.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, algorithms.
They're not trolling her as in going and saying, "Oh, you stupid old woman," sort of thing.
Yeah. Why'd you have Roger? You know.
Yeah. Why did you? Well, I never asked for Roger. You know, he just came along.
Yeah. I was a happy accident. I'm the first of all the kids. So.
My mom always says I was an accident that way. You know what I mean? It wasn't planned. Oh, yeah, nice one. Thanks for that.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah.
Great. Cheers. I wasn't meant to be here. Fantastic. Well, I was meant to be here, Mom. Because it was God's plan.
So what's the poll about? I didn't see it. It didn't pop up.
Right. Okay. When she split up with her husband, she said she went and slept with another guy when she was about to start escorting, because she was stripping before that. Now it's escorting. She slept with another dude for money as well, by the way. I don't know if she paid or he paid. I can't remember. I just say he paid. But she asked him if he would sleep with her to erase the memory of her husband. But then later on, when she was about to start porn, she did her first porn and she just wanted to do one just for experience, whatever, and all that stuff. But she did it and it was all funny to her. She was laughing because the script was terrible and, you know, acting was terrible, but she did it anyway, sort of thing. But when it came out, she made sure that everybody got it and posted it. And she did that and she said it right there. So it got back to her husband. Well, she just slept with another guy, like whenever, to erase the memory. She said it was to erase the memory, but it wasn't. I don't think. What was that for? That was for revenge. It wasn't to erase the memory. So the poll was, did this lady do the terrible act to erase her husband's memory or have revenge?
I would go with the latter. Yeah.
Right, exactly. For some reason it's not really working properly. Let me just when I stop and start, it comes up. When it's remember, you've seen it working. When people put a number in, it automatically starts. It pops up and all that. But it didn't. So, but when I stopped it last time, then resumed it, it came up with 2 that said stuff. So let's stop.
I'll put a number in. See if it does.
Right. Let me resume first. Let me resume it first.
Okay.
Right. See, no more has come in. Just let's see if it records it. Like stop. Resume.
You got a crowd of 8 people watching, PJ.
Yeah, man. It's been up to 10. It's been up to 10. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working properly. I don't know why, man. It's weird. It worked last time.
Huh?
Maybe it doesn't understand the question. I don't freaking know. Anyway, it was for revenge. Get
I'm gonna type a number in here.
Go for it again. See if it works this time.
Nah.
Give it a second. Nah. For some reason it's not working. Oh, it came up now. So it came up 3. You can't see it, but I can see it on the side. It says 100% because it is 100%. Nobody else has said 1, but it has come up. It's come up 3.
It didn't give me 1 when I logged in, so
yeah, it came up. So 3. Yeah, it did work. It's just messing about a little bit. But I had to stop the poll and resume it to be able to see it.
Yeah, Mr. Oakley came in a little short stream last night.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, the real one. There's a couple of trolls that go by his name too.
Fair play, man. But yeah, I know. Of course it is.
Yeah, he wants to push the book, so
Hold on.
It'll be out this week.
I've just blimmin' deleted and it's still stuck up there. How? How are you still up there? I just deleted you. Oh no! Let me refresh, guys. It'll probably disappear. It'll kick me out, but I'll be back in 2 seconds, Rog.
Am I by myself in here? Yeah. Hi, guys. You see my avatar? Anybody recognize the character? If you do, vote 1. If you
don't, vote 2. Still there. Hold on, it's still there. It does. Oh, come on. What I did is delete it before removing it from the screen, and it stayed there. No, how do I sort this? Widgets. Oh, what I'll do is create a new poll. That's what I'll do. Create a new poll just so I can get rid of it. Let's do that then. Add poll. Right. I'll just put crap there. Add that crap there. Crap there. And create. Start and show. There we go. Nice. Right. Let me do this properly. Hide. Right. Hide it first. Then delete. Yay! Sorted this crap.
Yeah. Hey, PJ, I started my own poll while you were gone.
Started your own what?
Poll.
Oh, on your side.
No, right here. I just said, hey, if you recognize the character on my avatar, vote 1. If you don't, vote 2.
Oh, you mean, I thought you meant like a poll that you could bring up like in StreamYard. Like you just meant in chat. Okay. All right. So what was the question?
Josh recognizes the character. Martin doesn't.
Hold on. What's the question? Where's the question?
Do you recognize my character on my avatar?
Oh, you spoke it out.
Yeah.
You didn't type it.
No.
This if I blast it up.
Yeah.
Is it hold on. Oh,
take a shot. Go ahead.
It's not Godzilla, is it?
Nope.
No, if it's anime stuff, I don't know.
It's not anime. Nope.
So, who's that little dude at the left? Or lion? Is that a lion?
No, that's a.
Oh, hold on. It looks like Wolverine.
Kinda, yeah. He's a superhero, but yeah.
Right. So it's not Wolverine, though.
He's a dark superhero that was made on an independent comic, and it got on MTV.
Oh, dude, I'm not sure.
You ever heard of the Max?
The Max? No, I haven't. No.
I'll show you.
Yeah. Show me. Yeah, because I don't know, bro.
They put him on MTV for like 4 seasons. They made a comic for it. So.
Right.
It's a super neurotic superhero.
Got you.
Dark comic, you might say. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much. I don't know much about the darkest I know comic wise is DC because they go dark, you know, rather than Marvel. You know,
I actually own the actual first edition
of this one. These ones you're on about. Okay, I got you.
I was looking for like a clip. Let's see.
Oh, you're looking for a clip. Okay, yeah, you got it. Let me share this just so I can share it over when it comes on. It'll be easier. Dominatrix reveals, opens up, right.
Yeah.
There we go. Right. So when you put a link in, I'll get it up. Just swap over.
I'm going to YouTube.
I'm going to Ibiza. Ooh.
I'm changing my
the island.
I'm going to change my name to Cox, and I'm going to go fly to the moon. Yeah, she's definitely an actress, dude. She is an actress.
Who?
What's the girl? Christina Cox.
Oh, you mean the one on YouTube with the kind of mouse hair? Yeah, I get you.
I'm talking about the Artemis girl.
Yeah. I get you.
There, it's in the back chat if you want to take a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'll give you a stray. Older comic, been around since the 80s, so
should be good. I mean, that music's familiar.
Young men came from hunting, faint and weary. What is that, my lord, my dearie?
I'll pause it for a second just in case it is. Let's give it likey wakey. Then I'll just bring this up just because I'm pretending to be interested in the comments. Doobie. Love it, man. I'm an 80s man. The Max is the best ever. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. If I knew what it was,
I ain't looking at the chat. Who's an 80s fan?
Oh, brother dear, let my bed be made.
Oh, look at that, man. Just what we were just about to talk. Look at that. Right on topic. That's the correlation, Roger. That's the correlation.
Bright field, bright, the woody night shade.
Oh, is this the feature that? No.
These are just villains.
That feature that's on your thing, is it in this?
Oh yeah, he's a dude. He's dressed up in a costume.
But no, I mean the big thing, the big purple thing is right.
Yeah.
So can I just kind of there we go. It's coming here. I see it.
Yeah.
Right, let me forward it a bit. It's coming now. In a bit.
There
we go. So it's kind of like that. Is that your? That's your thing, isn't it? There.
That's the avatar. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, pretty much on point. Pretty much on point. Not exactly on that freeze frame because his is down. Oh shit! Hold on, it's maximizing.
Well, it's the same. It's the same picture. It's just like that's just a cutout of it.
Oh, hold on. The only difference is that your claw, the one in the video, the claw is for the back, and yours is a little bit forward. So I haven't paused it in the right frame.
There's something weird about that. The comic's all going on in this guy's head. He's not really living this life. It's just really in his head.
Right, got you.
He's mental.
In this guy's head.
No, in the Max.
Oh, in the narrator's head.
No, the guy in the purple. He's actually dressed up in He's a skinny little guy who threw a lampshade and a purple robe over the top of it, and that's it.
What this here?
Yeah, that's what he thinks he looks like.
What? So he looks like a blooming claw.
He don't have claws. He just thinks he does.
Yeah, but he looks like a claw. This guy, the purple thing, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a guy dressed up.
Yeah, with a lampshade and a purple robe over the top of it.
Do you see that? Does he fling it off or anything? No.
Yeah, you see it later on in the comic. You got to actually read it.
So is it in this part? In here?
No. This he actually, it's just like what he thinks it is. That's how the comic's written. It's all meant. It's all an illusion in his head. So
that's interesting, man. I never see more what it looked like that. It's because that other one I kind of seen him from the side.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get it on a free. There you go. There you go. That's more like it. Now I can see what it looks like. Right.
The same artist did Spawn.
Oh, Spawn. I watched that. So that was a comic too.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So that's what he looks like, face on. Cool. Because see that the side on thing. To start off with, do you know the wall behind it? I thought it was attached to him. I thought that was someone's big, massive, huge, giant arm with a claw on the end of it. That's what I thought it was. I didn't realize it was just somebody this size. I've always misunderstood that picture, bro. Always on your avatar. No way. Now I get it. Nice one. I'll have to have a look at that properly later, man.
Oh, he's in love with a hooker too. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. See, it was the correlation was there. See. I guarantee they'll come back later and say, no, obviously it doesn't matter because I don't monetize my videos. I'll say, yeah, that's copyrighted, but the owner lets it to be seen, cannot monetize, sort of thing. I guarantee it.
The first edition I got right quick before I go.
Sorry. Say that again, bro.
The first edition that I have, it doesn't even have the printed logo for the actual comic neither. It was like a press they put out before they actually produced the comic.
Right. So they actually put the thing out before they
really
put the company name on the comics. You mean?
Yeah.
Right. So it was kind of an experiment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have that one. I don't know how much it's worth though.
Right. That's cool. I would get it. Is it in good condition?
Huh?
Is it in good condition?
Oh yeah.
Why don't you get it valued?
I don't know. I haven't had time to.
Well,
there's a comic shop here.
Don't take it to Antarctica with you, bro.
No. Yeah, I'm going to carry home with comics to Antarctica.
You know what? The blooming cryptids, they'll come and get you and read it and then eat it. You know that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? That would be cool. So what's the GoFundMe saying in a minute?
My GoFundMe?
Yeah, for the Antarctica.
Nobody's done anything in a while, so.
How are you gonna get there? You did say something to me about.
Yeah, I'm applying for a job as a counselor.
Right, that's right. Yeah. That's right. At least you listen, bro. At least you're looking into trying to get it. That's how you do it. At least that's good. Sure, God's going to honor it.
I hope so.
If it's in His will, you know He will. He will. Absolutely, man.
No, but
right, let's get on with this bugger because it's nearly halfway through. Go on. You got to say something, Pastor.
No. I'll talk about it later.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
What I want to do, but the money at the time I did need, and I was just starting out with escorting as well. And yeah, so I did a few. I didn't do a lot of videos, but I did a few. Mostly did it for the money, and I did it advertising for the escort. But it was also around that time that I found the BDSM industry, which I thought at the time was my savior. And BDSM stands.
Yeah. Why? Because you got to bully people?
Stands for bondage, domination, and sadomasochism.
Yeah.
And it's a community of people who get off on pain mostly, or just weird, bizarre fetishes, like anything from foot fetishes to animals to anything that's the most perverted thing.
To animals. Why would you have anything? Why would you take part in anything it had? Why? I mean, is that not just taking it too far? Yuxes.
That I don't want to mention to get you demonetized, but it was
you just At least it's not going into graphic detail, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
animals. What?
Community that at the time I felt like this is what I was looking for because I had so much pain inside of me and so much anger. And just, I was also disgusted at myself. And it was, first it was just.
That is good. That's good that you felt disgusted. Absolutely. Definitely good that you felt disgusted. If you did feel disgusted, absolutely good. You know, maybe that's Holy Spirit convicting you. Hopefully you paid attention. Yeah, I obviously did at some point because this is a testimony of Christ. Oh no. Okay.
Is she wearing Apple phones?
I don't know. She's
Looks
definitely
like the old cord ones they used to get.
They do look long like the Apple ones, don't they? I never really had iPhone. I had one iPhone. Look on the screen. BDSM. Nice. What did I just say? I had one. Last one I had was iPhone 3. What was it called? iPhone 3S. Is it 3S?
Yeah, that's what they used to call them. I had a 3S too.
3S.
Those things were little and they were all glass and
yeah, little with a silver trim and a black on front, white on back. Or vice versa. Yeah. Mine was white on the back. Yeah, they were the old ones. That's the first ones I remember. I got it in 2011 when I was in my wheelchair just after my accident. Polish girl, the girl who bought me it. No, not bought me. It was contracted.
I kept mine in an OtterBox. Never broke, dude.
In a what?
OtterBox.
OtterBox. What's that?
It's a case.
Okay. I get you.
They warranty your phone too. The case is supposedly that good. If you break it when it's in the case, they'll replace it.
Right. Nice. I didn't get on with them, man. You had to blooming have so many accounts to even get it started. But at the time, I didn't really understand why. But obviously, now everybody has smartphones, and you have to have email addresses. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
We're just being watched from all over the place, bro.
Big brothers, man. Big brother.
Big bro. Absolutely, man.
And
we've got Big Sis here as well.
It was the Marquis de Sade. And if you don't know who he is, they call him the grandfather of BDSM. He wrote the most disgusting books in the 18th century of just harming women for pleasure, harming people, and just... I remember reading it and just putting it down and going, this is disgusting. Oh, my goodness. And this is from the 18th century. I thought this was a lie. I thought this had to be in a recent book. And it was like a car crash. I couldn't put it down. I picked it up again and I read it. And when I read it not as one of the women he was abusing, but as him holding that whip and just having the power and just... Imagine if I'm hitting the people that hurt me, like the way that day that
That's revenge. If you want that power, that's revenge. That's something wrong inside there, definitely. Just want revenge on him. But then the people, you've got that whip and all that, the people that you're doing it on, obviously they want it or they wouldn't be there. But it's not the person that hurt you. You know? There's definitely some wrong people that do this, man. It's madness. Wow. But that's what I'm saying. That's the kind of people that, you know, God brings to the realization of Christ, you know, for his glorification. So, yeah, you know, God saves anybody who will accept him. So, yeah, she could have been to go to the lowest of the lowest of the lowest of the low, you know, and God will still forgive her. So, I have to. Obviously, I'm questioning certain things in here, but I have to as well. Absolutely. Not that I've forgotten she's done anything to me, but, you know, if she did, I'd have to forgive her, you know. Go on, sorry.
Not like people paid her to do things. So, no.
Oh, I absolutely. But it's just what it did to her to be able to do this, to be able to dominate them. She got something from it, you know.
Hurt my husband with it. I felt happy. I felt empowered.
Hey,
I
again,
felt something.
your husband. Hold on, your husband. I thought you wanted to forget him. So why would you want to hurt him? Who are you hurting? You've forgotten him. But obviously she didn't.
Never felt before. It's like, wow. Like, imagine if I was that person. And then it's just like, I spoke to people about it and they said, oh, listen, that's sick. You don't want to go near that community. And I thought, wow, it's real. Like, I went online and I saw a BDSM community and I just looked at the pictures. I thought, oh my goodness, this exists. And there's also a community in Sydney, and there's also something called the Hellfire Nights that they have. And like, I wanted to take that step, but it's almost like
Bondage,
I don't believe in coincidences.
sadomasochism.
I believe the enemy had a plan, because I found myself being hired to do a feature show at the Hellfire Night. And they needed, because I had this.
That would be right. That would be right. Hellfire Night. See, they use these names as well, you know, which is literally demonic, you know, and it shows in the way they like to say, even just naming things, you know. Hellfire. Headed that way if you don't submit to Christ. But obviously she did, so that's a good thing.
It reminds me of a movie, PJ. You should watch it.
Which one?
The Purge.
Okay, yeah, we could do the purges sometime. We could do all the purges. Yeah. How many is there? About 3, 4?
Something like that. Yeah.
I think I've seen the first 2, possibly 3. Yeah, we could do them. We could do them because they're interesting. They're horrible. No,
yeah,
what
they are.
happens in them, but it's interesting. It's an interesting concept. You know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me if they come up with something like that. You know, it really wouldn't. But you know, how could they justify it?
Oh, Eric Dubay did a video on Christina Koch.
Christina who?
The astronaut.
Oh yeah. And
I don't know. It looks kind of interesting just by the thumbnail. Yeah.
Let me know. I don't think I can watch him anymore, to be honest. He kind of bores me. He's what he talks about is interesting, obviously, but it's just the way he talks, you know.
Yeah, with that monotone voice.
Oh, I couldn't even copy it. I wouldn't know how to. I'd sound robotic. Okay.
Certain burlesque act called Blood Nurse, where I would strip down and then be covered in blood. I would wear this nurse's pristine white nurse uniform.
Oh, lovely.
Next minute, be covered in blood at the end. And they said, this will be perfect for our night that we're having.
What, actual blood or paint? Because she said blood, she didn't even say paint. So it's actual. Oh, it would be blood, because obviously. But I'm thinking about acting in porno. No, this is actually other than that. Now this is bloody BDSM. Oh right, so it will be blood. Wow. Yucky yuck. That is definitely demonic, without a doubt.
I was so excited to be there. You couldn't get me there fast enough. I arrived early so I could have a look around, and it was like, wow, this is real, and it felt like home to me.
Aye, it is, man. And the first scene's a good one. The first movie is definitely a good one, man. Aye. I think the other ones go over the top a little bit, but still give them a watch. We'll still watch them. It'll be interesting.
Like, just afterwards, a guy approached me.
Nothing to drink.
And he's
how long we got to go? Wow, man. I'm literally halfway now. I need to make another coffee. Okay. What do I'll leave it playing, guys, because I have to. If there's anything to talk about, let me know, Roger, when I get back, please.
Hey.
Spoke about my show, and then he said, have you how long you been in the scene? And I said, to be honest, it's my first time. And then he said, are you interested in just getting involved? Or he didn't have to ask me twice, because I just nodded and I said yes. And then he invited me to his place later that week. And of course, this is me, no survival skills whatsoever. Goes to his house, and I just remember he had this house, and he had down below there was like a basement that he kind of turned into like a dungeon type area. And he told me to get on the rack on there, and he said, listen, honestly, start with this. Trust me, you may like it, you may not. we don't have to do it again. So he whipped me the hardest I've ever been whipped in my life. And to me, it was a release of all the pain in my body. It was memories came flooding back. But because I was not letting it break me, I felt powerful at that moment. And it just, he saw that it was not breaking me, and he was going harder and harder to the point that he had to stop. And then he saw that I was also provoking him to go harder. And it was that moment. It's like, this is what the outlet my pain needed. This is what I've been looking for. It's like everything that flowed out of me in those tears was all that pain that I needed to release. And that's when he decided to introduce me to more stuff over time. It was just more. And he always said that he wouldn't do anything to me or to any of his subs, he would call us, that he wouldn't have done to himself. So he would often ask me to return it on him, and he'd teach me how to do certain things. And then one day he says out of the blue, would you be interested in working as a dominatrix? I was like, yes, wow, of course. And then he said, there's a friend of mine has a private establishment. She needs new girls and you'd be great. And I told her that you're one of my best. And yeah, he didn't have to ask me twice. I was there, and I never saw him again after he'd left me there. So I was new at this place, and a lot of these women, like, honestly, were the opposite to what I'd seen in strip clubs. They were like older, they were scary. And they had that look of what you'd think a dominatrix was. And me, I looked so far out of my element, and I was not chosen at all because the clients wanted these women, these older women, these scary women. So it was like starting at ground zero. I had to prove myself again. And then I decided to, one day, nobody wanted to take this client that they did not like, called Mr. Enzo. He was the most disgusting, most perverse. And nobody wanted to take him. And I put my hand up. I said, I'll take him. I'll take him.
Wow.
And this could be my chance to prove to everyone that I belonged here.
So she wanted the degradation, man. She wanted the nastiness. Wow, amazing, huh? Not amazing, but well, it is amazing how like people want to put themselves in them situations. Was there anything else said beforehand?
Martin said a couple of things in the chat.
Oh, what's he saying?
Talking about Mandela and
Okay.
Sally Fields, believe it or not.
Yeah. There was a Mandela with Sally Fields. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Have you seen the interview with Sally Fields? Not she's talking about. Hold on, not Fields. Sally Fields, not Field. Oh, okay. She's talking about a relation who works in San. Okay. She
I have no idea.
She kind of hints about the Mandela effect. Mandela. Okay. Sound collided sheets in parallel universes. Right. Yeah, of course. Of course it did.
Speaking of parallel universes, SpaceX is launching the Falcon 9 today.
Oh, really? Where are they going?
I have no idea.
Is it a satellite?
I have probably. Hell if I know.
So they're launching a rocket for a satellite, are they?
Could be. 207 people were watching the launch, though.
Is it? It's a rocket, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got you.
The Falcon Heavy. Yeah.
It's what?
The Falcon Heavy.
I bet it's light as a balloon.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Obviously, there's a rocket to it, but you know.
But Artemis looked like it had like an outside coat on it, didn't it?
Yeah, it kind of looked like that to me as well. Yes, son. But let's not talk about those things, because why? Because people think you're stupid when they know that bloody. Hey, look, even this Artemis thing has even made bloody the normies think. You know, people have been on TikTok especially, but even on YouTube, they were like, "Hold on, what?" You know, they've got like, what, 8, 10 static pictures, and then no videos, and it looks like this, and it looks like that. It looks worse than bloody 69. What's going on here? Yeah, it's made the normies think as well.
It's good they're not trusting the photographs, because they'd see how easy it is to fake this shit.
Oh, definitely. There's so much wrong with it. You know, people look especially since Flat Earth and all that. People like us have had eagle eyes since then. Catch anything out like that. We do. We do. I'm not saying us personally, but people like us do, and we do as well on a smaller scale, you know. But yeah, that big one's absolutely, man. It's people like us because you have to be vigilant. You have to be vigilant nowadays. Completely, man. Miss Even, what? I was right in saying Artemis is Lucifer's missus or something. Miss Even, yeah, all right. I got you. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, now, Roger. Oh, nice. Wow, so she wanted the degradation then. This lady here, she wanted the degradation. She wanted the nastiness. She wanted the let me get dirty. Ugh. You know, Scott. You know.
Right.
Ooh.
So this man and his disgusting.
You've got to hate yourself inside, really. Even though you might think you love yourself, but if you're doing that to yourself, there's something you don't like about yourself.
Yeah.
Or it's demonic at that point of our life. No, this.
Just give you a heads up. It's 8 minutes till launch.
Oh, is it? Is it live?
Yeah, says it's live.
So what's it on NASA's page?
SpaceX.
Oh, space. Gosh, let's have a look. Sorry.
What's the difference?
Let's have a well, yeah. So it's SpaceX's page is called SpaceX, isn't it?
I got it up now. If you want me to share.
Oh, well, give me a link. Give me a link because it'd be easier for me to flick back and forth. Put it in the private chat, you little good boy, Roger.
Yeah, anytime.
I was going to go into that, didn't you? I would.
You break out the mask and the whips, man.
Some of that gaseous
See what's going on.
or the liquid oxygen that has now vaporized.
Dragon is in terminal count. It's on internal power.
Should we can we're fine here. We're fine here. See what
We
go
have a
on.
live view there of the SpaceX team here at headquarters in Mission Control on the left-hand side, as well as the Axiom team from their own Mission Control as well on the right.
Hey, it's snowing.
Tracking SpaceX for weather. Looks like
Guys, it looks like I'll keep this playing so I don't think I've just got to mute down just now. Guys, I think that the Dominatrix thing I'm gonna have to carry on tonight. We're gonna have to finish it off and then do fight night in movies and that. So yeah, we're doing it still. So I think once we come back from this, I was going to say Artemis. What's it called again? SpaceX Falcon 9. Once we come back from this, we'll do another 5 minutes. We'll pack it up there, and we'll do the rest of it tonight.
This is fitting for what the topic is. It looks like something in particular, if you know what I'm saying.
ground gas closeouts. Expect cloud venting.
Rocket, yeah.
See, that water tower is
That
taller
we're
than the
now
rocket, man.
Leading off excess
Can't
pressure
shoot
in
bad
the
weather.
strongback. That's what's giving that large white plume as cold gas meets the warm Florida air and condenses the moisture.
Right.
Yeah.
Coming up on 1 minute where the flight computers will take over the sequence. Let's listen in to the launch of Falcon 9 with Dragon and the Axiom 2 crew.
Come on, man. Let's hear it. Can't get rid of
FTS is armed.
that.
Falcon 9 is
Can't.
in startup and is now controlling.
Oh, it's better. It's better.
Oh, they're wearing a lot of food.
I forgot they had. Oh, no, hold on. I forgot they had a chat as well. So, like, when you get rid of the chat, the pic's bigger. Look at these. They look like bloody dummies, man. It look like, I don't know, it look like a toy.
The suits are made by Prada, PJ.
I know that. No doubt.
They are.
That's funny. Oh, wow. It's Roger of the night. Haha. Good to see you, Roger. Yeah, Roger is of the night. I'm of the night, actually. I don't go to sleep at night. But Roger's like a different night for me because his night's different from my night. Roger's night's my morning. Oh, shit. It's still muted, isn't it? Sorry.
1. Engines full power.
Oh, go on.
And lift off. Falcon 9. Go ahead.
Together we expand what is possible in low Earth orbit. Ad Astra and Godspeed AX2.
Godspeed.
On the clouds. Yay!
And it's already starting to dip too. Look, it's turning.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Go on. Looks like something's flying up next to it to get this.
Yeah.
T plus 36
Is that a
seconds,
drone? And then you can
36
go
seconds
past the
into
rocket.
flight. A great view of Falcon 9 heading to space.
It's great, yeah?
Power telemetry is nominal.
A
Stage
great
1
call.
throttle down.
How do we always get
Power
that?
telemetry nominal. We're into the throttle bucket. Is the first stage is throttle down power on the
Right
roll
there,
engines
there.
in preparation for max Q.
That's traveling, man. That's gone up a knots, man, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
Supersonic.
Faster than the speed of sound as we're getting great views from the first stage camera looking back at
Yeah, that
Kennedy
looks like the
Space
speed
Center
of sound,
Complex
all right.
39A.
Stage 1 throttle up. Max Q.
Nice.
We're out of the throttle bucket.
Stage 1 Bravo.
Bravo.
Copy 1 Bravo.
We're at full power, and that call on 1 Bravo, that's another one of those abort modes. As we get higher and faster, the logic for Dragon, should a contingency occur, changes from stage to stage.
Impact chill is underway.
Definitely does.
Chill announcement says we're getting the turbo pump on the second stage engine cooled down in preparation for its light up coming up in just
it's
another
beautiful.
minute from now.
I think it's got 33 rockets on the thing.
33, yeah? How many?
Yeah.
How many is
Again,
it?
great views looking back,
33.
and you can see the
33,
contrail as we
yeah?
left 39A,
Wow. There
and
you go.
the shadow of the contrail
You
against
just
the
said it.
cloud deck around Florida. And we're coming up.
Look at these guys.
Three
Look at
big
them jiggle in the
sequence
back.
and a view
I know.
live of the crew inside Dragon.
Not even having a little
They're
shake.
getting ready. We're going to get 3 events here: main engine cutoff,
Oh,
stage
Stage 1 throttle
separation,
down.
bless them.
and then we're going to light the second stage engine. We've
Right,
heard the
also
throttle down in
hypnotic,
preparation
yeah.
for stage separation.
Definitely. Oh, look at this. Look at this carpet, John. Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Stage separation
Ooh,
confirmed.
second stage.
Big separation. Yay! Yay, clap. Wait. Hold on. Hang on. That's my thing.
Stage 1 suspect startup.
I'll just do a late one.
All right, stage separation. We've lit the second stage engine. The first stage is into the
And
boost
then I'll
back
do
burn,
that because it's
working
bullshit.
its way.
And then,
First stage engines running as we come back to the launch site or the landing site. Second stage engine nozzle is visible on the right side as we're powering the Axiom 2 crew into low Earth orbit on the
Axiom
way to
2.
the International Space Station.
Oh, they're going to the space station. Oh, that's where they're going.
oh, is that where they're going? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
lovely. Great.
The astronauts
All
are
up
like
that the
really
boost back
still
burn
in
is
the
complete.
cockpit. man.
Aye, there's no movement. There's no movement in them, of course. We've got,
Stage 1
we've got
suspect
everything all,
shut down.
you know, equilibrium.
Right on time. First stage completed.
Great
the first 3
suspension.
burns, heading
That's what
back
it
to the landing site. Second stage
Anti-grav as
continuing
well,
on
yeah.
power and
Yeah.
on trajectory.
Acquisition signal, Bermuda.
And
Oh, it's going to land on its own.
Northeast,
Here's the second
Bermuda
stage.
ground
Dragon
station.
All
SpaceX.
right.
Trajectory
The
nominal.
feet are popping out.
Bermuda.
Martin just said space is easy as not Dominatrix. Curve, no curve, no curve. Right, bro, exactly. It's mental.
They're still just sitting there now. No moment.
Getting the ride into
Oh,
orbit
I-
to the space
wrong one.
station.
Look at him. Just relaxing, chilling. Look at him with his head coming up.
Oh, yeah.
You see that? Look. See that? He popped his
Yeah,
head
I
up.
saw it.
Shouldn't he be like, hold on a minute? He's going at rate of knots, isn't he? Watch his head pop up. I'll go.
I
I'll
saw
put it back.
Yeah.
Watch. How far back is that? Hold on. Oh, I know. I didn't go far back enough. Right. Watch. He's got up. He put his thumb up.
Yeah. Saw
And
that.
head up. Yeah. It's coming now, isn't it? We didn't see this. Hold on.
What the hell are we doing now?
No, and it's gone back. Yeah, but maybe I've gone back too far. Yeah, okay, don't
Yeah.
worry. But watch it. I'll push it back forward in a minute. I just want to catch that bit where he comes forward. I can't remember seeing this part. Because he was laughing at it.
Yeah. If you look at it from the side, the water tower looks like it's higher than the rocket.
It's because I went way too far back, bro. Shit. I'm just trying to catch him. Doing it again. Anyway, he moved forward. Reason out my skull.
Yeah. How do you do that when you're in that velocity? I don't know.
You're meant to go into some rate of knots, isn't you? How come I missed it? Dude, trying to rewind it live is terrible. It's so hard. Hold on, let's go do it in fives, man. That's the way I can do it. Put it back right where it is now and do it in fives. Come back, come back, come back, come back. Come back.
Breaking news. There's a rocket going to the ISS.
Come back. Why isn't it going back to them in the cabin?
I don't know.
No way. Ah! Right, it was before this. Right, it should be before this one. Oh, there you go. Look, what's this? Right, when it comes up, when it goes to the cabin, right, head forward. See that? See that?
Yeah.
See that? Right, idiots. Idiots. They must think we're stupid. Stupid, man.
And see, continuing to make those calls that we want to hear. Everything continuing to look good.
Exactly.
And the crew echoing them right back down.
Exactly, Martin. At breakneck speed. Oops, I'll scratch my beak. Oh, stick my finger right on my beak. I'll get a big, nice long. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. Oh my goodness, bro.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
Unbelievable.
And there we heard that the startup burn for that stage 1 booster, you can see it there on the left-hand side of your screen, has now begun.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
And conclusion of that entry burn, that burn helps to slow the vehicle down as it re-enters the Earth's atmosphere. The first stage sees high drag, which scrubs roughly 70% of the velocity by the time that landing.
Trajectory nominal.
Love to hear that call out. Everything
Nominal trajectory.
So we got a re-entry and an exit going on at the
second
same
stage
time.
views on the right-hand side. Left-hand side, our first view of the Space Coast once again. This booster is attempting a landing at LZ1.
Stage 1 transonic.
That booster is now traveling near the speed of sound.
Oh, look at that, man. Look at this boy.
Live view coming to you from one of our tracking cameras. We can see the grid fins actuating to help steer the booster down.
Ooh, it's firing up.
Stage 2 FPS has saved.
There he goes.
Standing by to
target.
Landing leg deploy.
Beautiful. Oh, look at that landing. Wow. Wow.
There you can
Beautiful.
You can see that first stage has landed back at LZ1. This is the first time that we have performed
you're the salvation of humanity, SpaceX. You are NASA. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Coming up next will be second engine cutoff or go. And that's where after that engine cuts off,
hold on.
Second stage
Pause
will
that
post
for a second.
A few minutes until Dragon is commanded to.
Yeah.
See that black stuff? It looks like a trash bag. Watch it.
It looks terrible. I mean, look at all this crap, man. Yeah. It's all bullshit. Here, this is a trash bag. Here, this side, this is a trash bag. Yeah. I see. Oh, so mad.
Right, and there's that call out. We can confirm good insertion.
That's me.
We can see the crew playing with their harnesses.
Look at you now.
Now that they are in they are in 0G, which
you see, now
a view
now
of
he's demonstrating. Now he's demonstrating it now. But before he was in 0G, he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm chilling, yo, I'm just with you. Let's get a joint." You know the one. Bullshit.
Of our 0G Stuffy. NASA legend and one of the most decorated astronauts of all time. It's amazing to hear that even a space veteran as she still has fun at liftoff.
Nice.
You know, when our planet goes extinct, we will be on Mars, so we won't have to worry about it.
The next event that we have coming up at just around T+12 minutes is Dragon separation. That's where the Dragon spacecraft and trunk, so collectively referred to as the Dragon spacecraft, will separate from the second
The Dragon's
stage.
got a trunk.
Take over.
Okay.
After that separation, we will begin to deploy the nose
Just over
cone,
here.
which exposes the
They didn't need any
forward
cold water for the
bulkhead
separation.
thrusters as well as the forward hatch.
Can you talk over that? Okay.
That forward hatch is what the capsule utilizes to autonomously dock to the International Space Station.
Oh, we got to watch the docking.
Oh, wow. It'll be beautiful, man.
Oh, we got a pen. Yeah.
Oh,
Going from
good luck, Godspeed, and enjoy the ride.
Yay!
You know what they do with that pen, PJ? They push the control button with it. It's got a retractable end on it because they built the control panel
There's
too
a crew
far away
calling
from
back to
the
ground, let
astronauts.
freedom fly, and we see them applauding. Everything continuing to look good. We're coming up on 9 minutes to launch. Next major event is going to be engine chill at T-minus 7 minutes.
And they're launching another one? Yeah, I don't know. 2 rockets.
2 rockets. Wow. Amazing.
Oh, yeah. We need company on the way up. Yeah.
As John just said, at T-minus 7 minutes,
wow,
we will begin to flow a little bit of the super chilled liquid oxygen through the turbo pumps, which that is basically chilling the hardware, performing an engine chill prior to the full flow. We do that in order to help minimize the chances of the hardware experiencing any thermal shock when that full flow of
we get a bonus rocket. Yeah.
occurs. Now we can see some
2-for-1 cell.
venting from the vehicle now. Totally normal. It is that liquid oxygen just vaporizing as it comes into contact with the ambient air.
Ambient,
yeah, Kate, maybe this is an opportunity. You know, we always use the word abort. This might be a chance to let everybody know that there are
all
more
airs ambient,
callouts
man.
in flight that we're going to hear. Those are just heads up to the crew that says, should a contingency occur, there's different actions that'll happen at each various stage of the flight when you're on first stage or when you're on second stage.
That's right. We should actually hear Commander Peggy Whitson calling those
that's
abort modes out as they are ascending and really getting to orbit.
Yeah.
She is tracking everything on her, both her tablet as well on her leg, as well as the crew display above her head. So she is able to identify at which mode they are entering, and those modes identify basically where and what sequence Dragon would take at that point in time during the flight.
They're
now
fire
we're about
breathing.
10 seconds away from that engine chill for the first stage.
Ooh.
Engine chill has started.
All right, right on time. We've opened the valves that are letting liquid oxygen and kerosene fuel down to the Merlin 1D engines on the first stage. Our next major activity coming up at T-minus 6 minutes approximately. We'll hear the announcement that fuel loading is complete on the first stage. And one other comment, while we were hearing the briefing to the crew at the T-minus 10 minute mark, we also heard reference to a call out that may or may not be made at T-minus 35 seconds. Many of the checkouts of the Falcon 9 are done by computer in the last minute. There is one today that requires an engineer to look at some data. If, for example, that system had an issue, that would be called out at T-minus 35 seconds. Right now, everything continues to look good, though, on Falcon 9.
Why are they both Falcon 9s? I don't know.
We also heard in the briefing that they are tracking an anvil cloud that at the time of the briefing was about 5 miles away from the pad. They are tracking it. It just needs to stay outside of 3 miles. So everything still continues to look okay on that front.
What?
The
I
next
have
call
no
that
idea
we'll
what they're
hear
talking
in
about.
about 30
I have no
seconds
idea.
is that Dragon has transitioned to the terminal count configuration.
Terminal.
It's basically an indication that the Dragon spacecraft has taken over the spacecraft's countdown and will at that point be on internal power.
They should make a rocket, call it the Excalibur.
That'd be cool.
At
Got
this
Merlin
point in time,
rockets on it.
RP1 is now completely loaded, both on the first and second stages. LOX load continues on both
Lock load.
stages.
Lock
It'll
one.
wrap up
Lock
at
two.
T-3 minutes for first stage and T-2 minutes for second stage.
Falcon 9 tanks are pressurizing for Strongback retract.
4 minutes.
For what?
Pressurization call out. We are putting pressurized gas helium onto the stage in preparation for
helium.
opening up the clamp arm that's around the top of the second stage.
Oh, I wonder
That will
why.
happen
Yeah.
just at about the T-4 minute mark. The clamp arm will open, and about 10 seconds after that, the strong back, the structure alongside the Falcon 9 will recline just about 2 degrees away. We've heard the call out, strong back is retracting. That's
They're retracting.
sequence now. The ground computer will open the arms and recline that strong back about 2 degrees away. At liftoff, hydraulics will then pull the strong back to a position about 45 degrees away from the rocket as it flies out of the launch mount.
What's that? What's that?
They're both called Falcon because they're both bacon gay.
They're both called Falcon because they're both bacon gay. Wow. Wow. How can you get any more of a better analysis than that? That's it. That's it.
You should be
done. 100% agreed. What you got to do is make it less gay. Isn't that right, Baz?
How do you do that?
Make it less gay. Well, they need to make it less gay, not me. They do because they're gay.
Well, they use Prada for a product, so I mean that's pretty gay. And so
they're gay.
Well, I hear the devil wears Prada, and that's...
He's gay as well.
Oh,
He's gay as well. 100%, 100% faggotized. Say that. Oh no, sorry, hate speech. My bad. Sorry, I'm joking. YouTube admin, come on, don't take the channel, please. I'm joking. Please, YouTube.
It's ironic that they're just launching all these rockets all of a sudden. Yeah.
You know, all over the place, man. All over the place. Weird, isn't it? Weird.
Yeah.
Wonder why. Like when I was a kid, if you heard of a rocket launcher, a shuttle going or something, there were shuttles back then, but there didn't seem to be shuttles anymore, does there?
No, they got rid of that one.
Big thing. It was a big thing, and it was never something that happened every weekend or something. You know what I mean? It was years and years apart. And so it was mainly
2 minutes from launch, PJ. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. What? Oh, did I pause that? Numpty.
Arms opening
You
up
gotta
now.
refresh it.
I need to
Around
pause
the
it.
second stage.
Wasn't that? There we go.
Area.
Right, cool. With that.
Just waiting now for the call out. Liquid oxygen load complete on the second stage.
The load is complete. Yeah.
Stage 2, LOX load is complete.
Right, let's see if this one
Dragon
differs
is in
from the
auto
last
idle.
one. Yeah?
It won't.
We'll watch this
Ground
launch
gas
and then
closeouts,
we'll
expect
we're
clouds.
gonna make tonight's stream up, get some food, then I'm on tonight.
You know, they're probably dropping off food at the ISS
At
station.
Benning, we're now bleeding off excess pressure in the strong back. That's what's giving that large white plume. As cold gas meets the warm Florida air and condenses the moisture.
That plume, they couldn't go to space, bro. With that plume, boy, you got to give it some appreciation, you know.
The ambient air looks good today, doesn't it?
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Engine is armed. Falcon 9 is in startup and is now controlling. Dragon is in countdown.
Hold on, clap. There we go. I don't know what to clap for.
There we go, guys. Here we go. Get excited now, guys. Come on.
Dragon, SpaceX, go for launch.
Ooh, we get to go.
What?
Yeah.
What, Heron? You don't believe this? What? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, woman? You don't believe this? What? You're ignorant.
Sorry to interrupt your stream with it. I didn't know you were going to play it. You did.
It's so good, man. I
15.
can finish the second one tonight. This is a laugh. the second part tonight.
T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Right, man. Right.
5,
Uh-oh.
4,
Hold on.
3,
Ooh.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Engines full power.
Let's get rid of
And
this for a
lift
second.
off Falcon 9. Go
Oh,
Axiom.
boom. The dramatic combo shake.
Yeah.
Orbit. Add Astra and Godspeed
Stage one.
AX2.
The AX2. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Get with the program, PJ. Nice. I like it.
I'm going to ask another question. How high does your rocket fly?
How high does your rocket fly? I don't know. Does it fly at
T
all?
plus 36 seconds. 36 seconds into flight. A great view of Falcon 9 heading to space.
Power telemetry is nominal.
Oh,
Stage 1 throttle down.
no.
Power
It's always
telemetry
nominal.
We're
Nothing
into the
like the
throttle
last
bucket.
one.
Is the
So
first stage is
independent.
throttle down power on the Merlin engines in preparation for Max Q.
Max Q? What the hell is Max Q?
Oh, yeah, he's
Falcon 9
Who
is
is it?
supersonic.
We're going
Faster than the
supersonic
speed
again.
of sound as we're getting great views from the first
Supersonic.
stage camera looking back at Kennedy Space Center and Complex 39A.
Stage 1 throttle up. Max Q.
Agile, pubescent.
We're out of the throttle bucket.
Stage 1 Bravo.
Get up.
Copy 1 Bravo.
Switch.
We're at full power, and that call on 1
Full
Bravo, that's
power.
another one of those abort modes. As we get higher and faster, the logic for Dragon should a
You mean
contingency
getting higher
occur
and higher
changes
and drugs.
from stage to
Impact
stage.
chill is underway.
Chill announcement says we're getting the turbo pump on the second stage engine cooled down in preparation for its light up coming up in just another minute from now. Again, great views looking back, and you can see the contrail as we left 39A and the shadow of the contrail against the cloud deck around Florida. And we're coming up 3 big sequences and a view live of the crew inside Dragon. They're getting ready. We're going to get 3 events here: main engine cutoff, stage
Stage 1 throttle
separation,
down.
and then we're going to light the second stage engine. We've heard the throttle down in preparation.
Exactly, Aaron. Exactly. There's more of that smoke in mirrors, in camera, in action. Right. Go on, Rose.
Martin can see his mom's house from here.
There's my mommy's house. Mommy!
Stage 1 boost back startup.
Oh, stage 1 boost. Go on.
Look like the
All right,
last one.
Stage
I swear to
separation.
God.
We've lit the second stage engine. The first stage
Oh, he's
is into the
killing
boost
again,
back
man.
burn,
He's
working
moving
its way
about
back
again.
towards Cape
He's
Canaveral.
just so fidgety, this dude.
Yeah, same dude it looks like too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
He's on the left
bloody
side. That's the
dude.
first stage. Engines running as
What?
we come back to the launch site or the landing site. Second stage engine nozzle is visible on the right side as we're
What?
powering the Axiom 2 crew into low Earth
Are we
orbit
watching
on
the
the
same
Wyndham
launch?
International Space Station.
Yeah, right. Agreed.
Waiting for call out that the boost back
Agreed.
burn is complete.
Agreed. Let me read this because that's absolutely agreed. I always have to ask myself why this challenges my temper so much. My conclusion is people have reached an ongoing level of stupidity. Absolutely. Really. Really. That's true. That's true.
Hold on, PJ. They're putting the legs out.
Yeah, I mean, it's the exact same thing. That was the same dude. I don't know if they were going back to the other crew just to check, but that was the
I don't
same
know.
dude, man. Whatever.
Yeah. Weird, huh?
And continuing to go well. First stage heading back.
Yeah.
And there's the crew
I don't
on
know
the
if they're
second
sitting on
stage
repeat.
getting the
I don't know.
ride into orbit to the space station.
Oh, so they're saying this is the other crew right going right in stage to go in orbit to the space station. So this must be the first crew.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, mate. Oh.
It still looks like a trash bag on the outside of that rocket, though.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, they've muted. They've muted, not me.
The legs are coming out for the landing again. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. But
it's going to have a 3-point landing
Coming
just
up,
like
we're
the other
waiting
one
for
did.
the next trajectory call out from the guidance officer.
Dragon, SpaceX, trajectory nominal.
Love to hear those words. A nominal trajectory for Dragon.
Copy. Nominal trajectory.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little bit of excitement in the crew's voice. Commander Peggy Whitson calling back down, hearing that call out from GNC of a nominal trajectory.
Hey, Martin, you don't have to be afraid. It's simply true. Space is stupid on you, 100%, man.
Their speed is 9,708. Oh,
Hold
my
on.
God.
You can't see it now. Do you want to see it again? There you go. Oh, no, where's the speed at? I can't see. Is this the one?
Stage 2 telemetry data to 10,000 miles an hour so far right now.
Where am I going? Am I going looking left or right?
You want to go right.
Right. Oh, you mean underneath the stream's top?
That's the stage 2 that's coming back down.
Oh, yeah. Wow, 11,000 there. 11,000. Beautiful speed, man. I mean, that's the kind of speed, guys, that you don't feel anything at all. You don't know it, because it's so fast. You just don't know. Man. Yeah.
That's a well-made rocket. It's not even vibrating at that speed.
Pure madness, man.
Well,
Pure
what kind of temperature are you going to reach with that speed, too? Think about it.
Well, with these new fantastic fandangle, heat shields, they deflect. Into the vacuum of space,
Yeah, fiction can be fun, PJ. Oh, the candle's lit. It's going.
Oh, it's going.
It's now begun.
Beautiful.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
And conclusion of that entry burn, that burn helps to slow the vehicle down as it re-enters the Earth's atmosphere. The first stage sees high drag, which scrubs roughly 70% of the velocity by the time that
Dragon,
they land.
SpaceX, trajectory nominal.
Love to hear that call out. Everything
Nominal trajectory.
Beautiful view of planet Earth coming to us from the second stage views on the right-hand side. Left-hand side, our first view of the Space Coast once again. This booster is attempting a landing at LZ1.
Stage 1 transonic.
See the ground.
That booster's now traveling near the speed.
Look at this. Here we go. Get rid of us, boy. Get rid of us. Look at this.
Live view coming to you from one of our tracking cameras.
Come on. Give us some
You
excitement.
can see the grid fins actuating to help steer the booster down.
There it is.
Stage 1 landing first.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
Come, please come back. Please go. Oh, yes.
Standing by to
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
Oh, good.
There's the feet.
Oh, look.
There you
Stage
can
1 landing confirmed.
Man, they got a hell of a
You can
break.
see that first stage has landed back at LZ1. This is the first time that we have performed a land landing on a streamer.
There we go.
Coming up next.
That's stage
will
2
be
going that fast.
engine cutoff, where
21,000
that's where
miles an hour.
after
Holy
that engine
shit.
Oh, I man. There's some kiddies, There are some kiddies, I'm telling you. Wow. This is so amazing, guys. I'm glad we witnessed this. Thanks for interrupting us, Roger, for this. This is great.
Oh, no problem. By the way, did you say hi to Captain Caveman?
Oh, no, I didn't. KV, is he in the house?
There he is.
Shannon.
Copy, Shannon.
I can't see him.
Commander
Is he in
Peggy
Rumble?
Whitson continuing to
Nope,
call out the abort modes.
YouTube.
I can't
Go
see
back
him.
a little bit.
I can't see him. Where are you? KV?
Pico.
Can't see him.
He's back in the middle of Martin's
on-time
comments.
shutdown of that second engine. Also confirming that the launch escape system is now disarmed.
Dragon, SpaceX, nominal orbit insertion.
All right, and there's that call out. We can confirm good orbital insertion.
Copy. Nominal insertion.
Dragon, SpaceX, launch escape system disarmed.
Can't see him, boy.
We can see the crew playing with their
Dragon
harnesses
copy.
now that they are in 0G, which I think we just got a view of our 0G Stuffy.
Everybody's got a stuffy. Yeah.
What? Everybody's got stuffies.
Clearly the crew is having fun.
Anyway.
Already. right after liftoff, I think we heard a laugh coming from Commander Peggy Whitson.
Anyway,
hey, Whitson's there. Holy crap, Peggy
I
Whitson.
can't see you. I can't see you, but
He's in here.
Yeah, nice one, bro. Thanks for coming. Good to not see you. I really can't see any of his comments, and I've got live chat on. Let me go to live, then go to top chat, then go back again, see if they appear.
Yeah.
Right. So
Did you hear the name of that last girl? Her name's Peggy Whitsett.
Oh, Peggy Whitsett. Oh, yeah. Whitsett,
and trunk, so collectively referred to as the Dragon spacecraft, will separate from the second stage.
Acquisition signal, only Finland.
After that separation, we will begin to deploy the nose cone, which exposes the forward bulkhead thrusters as well as the forward hatch.
Ooh.
That forward hatch
Really
is what
the
capsule utilizes to autonomously dock to the International Space Station.
In their Prada suits. Yeah.
In the Prada gay suits, exactly. All floaty. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, honestly, Captain Caveman, I can't see you at all. But should I be able, I might be able to see you in StreamYard.
I'm looking at him in StreamYard right now.
I really can't. I really can't. What's going on? Can't see him. Obviously,
all he did is wave and pray.
Obviously, I haven't blocked him. It's just a YouTube glitch, I think. I can't see him. But good to not see you, Captain KV. Thanks for coming. Type something in chat now to see if I can see it.
PJ, I think they got this launch on loop. Look at it.
I think it is. We've been watching a second launch, man, and it's not a
second T-minus 7 minutes.
First launch.
On a loop.
I was like, what the hell? Because I knew it was the same guy. But even that, even though it's still gay. You know? What, we've watched it twice. What the heck? They tricked us. They tricked us. I am rebelling against this not trueness. I am now a flat earther. What's you call them? A flat earthers? Oh no, flat earther. I'm now one of them. Because you tricked me.
Damn.
But, anyway, I'm going. Sick of it. Right. We'll do the rest of the Dominatrix tonight. This lady. I want to because obviously I want to I want to see how she come to Christ. That's the main part, you know. Obviously we criticize her past, stuff like that, you know. It's all good, but I want to see the main part where she comes to Christ, so I can say yes in the men to her, you know. That'd be great. And obviously it's fight night tonight. I found a version of on YouTube. I can't get it. The only one I can get is really bad quality. But we found a version of Deontay Wilder versus Derek Chisora. It was a good fight. Went all the way. Obviously, I know who won. But it wasn't on YouTube. Got it in Rumble. It's a better copy, but it's still not perfect. But it's a lot better. And we'll go use that one. Still waiting for the Tyson Fury one to come in. But we'll do that, and then we'll do my movie site that I usually use isn't working, but I've got a second one. It's not gone yet. It's not kicked out. It's just not working for some reason. Not on my side. It's on their side because it comes up saying website's down, sort of thing. So I don't know what I can do movie-wise, but we could do a few episodes of Supernatural. But I'll still get a movie sorted. Hope, and we might go to Tubi to do the Winnie the Pooh horror thing, Blood and Honey. You know what I mean? See if it's any funniness and good.
Yeah, I would have ever thought of that. Blood and Honey.
That was Baz. Baz was telling us. He says it's really dark and cheesy and all that. I said, but is it worth watching for a lot? She's absolutely. So I'm going to do that. And there's a second one too. I watched it live, PJ. Did you see you tonight, guys? I can't. Okay, Nebula. Yeah, so you'd already watched it live. So when we watched it, it already launched, man. We weren't. It'd probably been launched like 14 times before that. Well, and we were thinking it was a second one, but then we knew it was the same guy. It was like, hold on a minute, you know. That's funny. That is funny, actually. Oh, that's great. I love it. Right, we'll get the second part of this done tonight. I want to see her coming to Christ. Right. So how far was I in? 37 minutes. That'll do.
Yeah, they launched it 10 hours ago, according to this.
Say that again.
It was launched 10 hours ago.
Okay. I didn't know that. When we went to it and it was launching, I thought it was now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it comes up as live. Bastards. Oh, great.
It says watch it live now.
We watched it live, right? Yeah, of course. They want to trick people, which they did, and now that's why I've gone against them, not having it. Right, guys, let's play out with a Harry Mark. Let's get a Harry Mark.
I was thinking of Arctic Monkeys.
Arctic Monkeys. I can't.
You can't?
I can't play that because I'm on YouTube. I can't play out with that. It's copyrighted.
Oh, I've got copyright for playing one of their songs.
No doubt. You have to either take it out or, it stays down. Right, so where are we going? Get that.
Or they can't view it in some parts of Russia.
How'd you like my thumbnail to do with the topic?
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
She's got a little collar on her neck, but she's trying to come. She's coming to Christ. She's got a whip there in front of her. She's laying it down before Christ. All right.
I like that nice picture of Trump in the window there.
Of what? Trump,
yeah. You haven't seen his Jesus Christ thing? Oh,
yes, I did. It's awful. Oh, that's funny. Right, let's do this and find a Harry Mark, Mickey Mark. Aye, man.
I still haven't heard back from Harry Mack.
Oh, right, yeah. Why did you write to him?
Well, I sent him a comment and a link.
I know, I'm joking. But, yeah, man, I think he's good. He's obviously, he's got 500,000 on his Harry Mark clips, but he's also got a main channel as well, which has got a hell of a lot more. So he's probably very, 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 very busy. As you see, he goes to see actors, stuff like that as well. So he does mix in with the mainstream a little bit. But I like him still. He's not fully in the club,
Yeah, I had a girl at the work last night dare me to do 20 push-ups. I went to go do them. I only got 7.
Really?
Yeah, I'm out of shape.
Well, me too. In a minute, because of my weight, I couldn't even do one. I haven't tried, but I just guess I wouldn't be able to do one. Still strong in my arms and stuff like that, but my weight wouldn't let me do it, I don't think. I wouldn't.
The back of my...
I'd have to trim up first a little bit. Which I'm doing. Right. What we're seeing, Harry. What we got? We got an Amiga one. Let's do it.
What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Not much. What are you up to?
Yeah, I'm just talking to people, man. Wait, what are you doing?
I'm on here doing freestyles for people, man. You want to hear a freestyle?
All right, bet.
Can you share with me like a topic to freestyle about?
There you go.
Content creation.
Are you a content creator?
No, I want to be one.
What kind of content do you want to make?
Entertainment, just stuff like that, gaming.
You think you would do live streams on Twitch and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, definitely. I got a PC already, bro.
Let's go, bro. Who are some of your favorite content creators?
Oh, right.
I mean, bro, you know I got.
Right, Martin. Sorry, bro. Sorry. You were talking about the Wilder Chisora fight you watched live. Right. Me too. I watched it on Meth. It's a site like the movie sites. They're not legit. You know what I mean? It was called something good. Hold on a minute. What's it called? There's a few of them, but this is the one that worked for me. I got it through Harry. And when we watched it, I didn't get the whole lot, but we got the lot because we just thought about it at that point. We got the last few rounds, last 6 maybe, something like that. Where is it? What's it called? Where you going? Meth streams. That's what it's called. Meth streams.
Yeah, I try to stay off the meth streams.
I love my boxing as well, Gaji. Definitely. I like going back to oldies. I like going back to old boxing because You know, with the influence of boxing thing nowadays, it's kind of changed the direction of boxing a little bit. So I like to go back to the old school. But when there's an old school bout, too right, bro. 100%.
I did hear something about Jake Paul that
Right.
he's trying to start a boxers union. Is that true?
He's not in the boxers union, is he? Listen, he will probably get it happen. It probably happened. He's not. Do you know something? Jake Paul's a fake. He's a fake in his own fights and all that. Definitely. Yeah. I don't think all his fights are fake, but obviously with the last one where he got his jaw broken, that's not fake. And I knew he'd get beat. But the Mike Tyson fight and that fake. Oh, bullocks. But he has done a lot for women's boxing. Fair play to him for that. But he's doing it for money at the end of the day. But he does help women get into the boxing, and that's a good thing, I suppose. Because there's some good women boxers. As long as they stay in their own thing. Like, you can't come into boxing as a woman boxer and expect to fight a man boxer. It's silly. But some of them try that crap. It's just silly. Right, let's see what Hardy Mack is saying.
Gotta put Kaiser in that, bro.
Come on, bro. Let's go.
ISO speed. I'm gonna do an underrated one, bro. Low tier god, bro.
All right, so content creation. What else?
Sports.
Well, what's your favorite sport?
Man, I mess with football, bro.
Football? What's your team?
I'm a Lions, bro. I'm from Detroit.
What else you got?
How about like city, LA, all of that, like city life.
City life. I like that. All right, dope. So we're gonna go with content creation. Shout out to Low Tier God. We're gonna go with sport. Shout out to the Detroit Lions, and we're gonna go with city.
I've seen some of Low Tier God stuff. He's on YouTube and that as well.
Life in general. I'm ready, man. Let's do this.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We gonna spit that fire. We about to get inspired. Look, Mac going off at the dome. I be blowing up something like a bomb threat. I be feeling inspiration from all the people out there making content. Talking about the ones that really care, the ones that really mean it when they share, the ones that really put their heart in the art, the ones who don't pay attention to the chart, the ones who ain't too focused on the numbers, the ones who really want to have that impact. I'm talking about the ones that shine bright. I ain't never feel inspired by the dim cats. I be talking about the ones that turn it up. Whenever they turn the camera on, they burn it up. Yeah, y'all know we bring the whole team in. I'm inspired by the ones that are streaming. Check out the energy I brought. Y'all know I'm about to get views like Kai Night. Neck going in, we gon' carry on. Shout out to Kai with the Mafia-thon. Yeah, I ain't gonna stop till I got like a million people watching me at the same time. Yeah, gotta be streaming them numbers, cause the Mac won't never spit a lame rhyme. I do my thing, I kill it, yes indeed. Every time that I spit up the mental, it's a breeze. Man, it's crazy how I put all my thoughts together with such ease. When I'm rapping, y'all, I show speed. Yeah, I show skill, I show bars, I get ill, I show me, I show hard. Not for the chart, homie, cause I show art. Do it for the people when I spit, y'all know it's lethal. Harry Mack don't need a facade. Yeah, I be on the grind, Harry Mack is on the come up. I be moving like Low Tier God. Y'all better peep it, man, I gotta get hip when it come to kicking lyrics so the Mac don't slip. I be fully equipped when I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm pursuing the truth in the game and I'm leaving you and your crew in the back. Y'all know I get busy with the raps. The only thing I spit out is the facts. Yeah, I know we taking it there. Hey, we about to make them aware. Hey, I make it crack like a snare. Hey, I hold it down on the court. Hey, I'm moving forward with force. Hey, I'm treating rap like a sport. Yeah, we about to turn it around. Hey, something like the Detroit Lions. Hey, I be running yards over beats. I be running fast. Hold that dude's flying. Told you that I show speed when I get busy. Every time I make their head spin till they dizzy. Yeah, y'all know I spit it from the real soul. How's it feel, bro? We about to hit the field goal. Got the touchdown. 7 points on the board now. Yeah, when it come to lyrics, I got more style. I be doing what I'm doing when I'm spitting the free. Shouts to my homie who be rapping the D. Yeah, when I'm spitting hype, y'all better get it right. Shouts to my man rapping for the city light. Microphone about to get thrown down. Shouts to Detroit, legendary like Motown. And y'all know I be that ill rhyme spiller. For the dome, I'm a lyrical killer. And I got love for Detroit when I'm rhyming, man. I gotta say R.P. Della. Yeah, wishing he was still up in the mix. I'm about to leave all of y'all transfixed. I'ma have them trembling. Yeah, shouts out to the D. I get lyrical like Eminem. R.P. the proof, never been a spoof. Every time I rhyme, I prove these other rappers are aloof. Yo, I'ma send it through. Harry Mack, you got the juice. Yeah, y'all know I'm doing it off the top. I'm pursuing it. Your vibe, I'm about to ruin it. I'm taking it beyond. Crazy with songs. Everyone gon' say that he's the Don. Yeah, we gon' make it happen when we on that. With every city city around the world when they contact me. I'm representing LA. Palm tree sunsets all day. When I'm out there, it's always good times. Hanging underneath the Hollywood sign. But I'm about to blow your mind with the raw flow. Film me in Miami, they film me in Chicago. Y'all know when I spit freeze, I'ma keep it gritty. Rapping from the core of rap, New York City. Whoa.
Let's go.
Bro, you did way better than I thought, bro.
Come on.
What's up?
That was ace, man. I Show Speed. He's an influencer. He gets on a live stream. He gets like 200K watching him. Crazy. I Show Speed. That was good how we got that in there. Brilliant. And he did what was it? And it started before that. Anyway, no, I wanted to say what the heck was it? It doesn't forget. Oh, low tier God, yeah. I said yeah. He's an idiot anyway. He's like more of a gamer, but he had a big following at one point. But I don't like him.
Why call yourself a god? I don't know.
Low tier God, yeah, that's what he calls himself. I think it's because of what they are in their games, whatever games they specialize in. You know what I mean? It's probably to do with that. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But yeah, he was one of them. When he lost in games, he went mad and all that kind of stuff. You know, yeah, I think he owned a server and all that kind of stuff. But because I see things like that when there's certain like mixes I watch on YouTube, and then like they pop up in the mix. You know, so that's how I get to know them. You know what I mean? I don't know them, but know of them. Should I say? Right, it's time to pack up, Dodgies. I will see you tonight. Oh, hold on, wrong one, idiot. I just shrunk us, Roger. What you say to that? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh yeah,
yeah, man. Honey, I Shrunk the Panelists.
I just remember from that movie that they were smaller than bees, dude.
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah, they could ride on bees. That's right. Flying all over the place, man. Nice. Right. What time is it now? 6 o'clock. Wow. Right, I'll be on within 3.5 hours. I've got to get the stream ready. I've got to eat and stuff like that. Don't know that. Oh yeah, I do know the topic. Second part of this, and then boxing on the Rumble side, and then the film of some sort, whatever we're doing.
Have fun with tonight, huh? I'll be working.
Yeah, I know you'll pop in now and again, though. I guarantee it. We'll see. So yeah, in about 3 hours time. I'll get it sorted. What we're doing. I think we should do maybe the first Blood and Honey. Like that should be a laugh. But I do think we should do some supernatural as well. But if I've only got the one movie site to do it on, and that was the one that was stuttering. So let me just see if that other website's working yet. See if it's fixed itself. No, this is what I'm getting. Look, I'll show you. But it's not on my side, it's on their side.
Oh no.
See, it says my browser working, Cloud Player working, which is what hosts it, and then him hosts the actual website error. Web server is down. So it's either been banded because obviously it's not legit, or it's just down. So I'll check it later on. If not, we're going to have to go to this movie site. This one here, One Movies. That one. Oh, this one here, yeah. And then see if it doesn't stutter this time. You know, see if we can deal with it, and we can try and find it elsewhere.
Was that Super Mario Galaxy?
Yeah, the movie, yeah. And you've got the mummy. I think it's a horror.
Well, you know, when the Earth goes extinct, we'll be thanking Elon for carrying on the human race on Mars.
Oh, of course. Oh, look, we got Yeti. I wonder if that'd be fun to watch.
That looks cheesy. I'm telling you.
Jaunt to Kennelled tape me. Okay. That sounds a bit sus. William Tell.
I've seen that.
William Tell.
Yeah.
William Tell. He wasn't a real person.
You sure?
No. William Tell wasn't a real person. Sure. Was William Tell better? Yeah, there you go. Right, they're considered a legend figure rather than a real. Yeah, there you go. I didn't think so.
He's not real. Damn it.
William Tell is widely considered a legendary figure or myth rather than a real historical person. While he is a crucial symbol of Swiss independence and resistance, there is no definitive historical evidence. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Well, you
didn't think so.
ruined it.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you know that space isn't real? Sorry. I'm my bad. I feel so bad.
You killed my childhood, PJ.
I feel so bad, man. Cross my cross. Hold on, cross my cross. Right, let's where's that? Get rid of that.
Skeptic put a comment in one of the last stream. I said I better bring a brown bag lunch for the midnight sun.
Seriously. Heaven says, I'm so happy I was able to catch today's stream, PJ. Thank you. Hey, I'm happy you were here, Heaven. Thank you very much for coming. Good to see you, sister. Good to see you. Always makes it a bit when Heaven turns up. Actually, now I'm going to play out. I've already played out, but I'm going to play out with a Heaven song now. Come on, let's do it.
Go for it.
Actually, let me go to our channel because I've only got uploaded ones. Let me go to a channel and get a newer one. Oh, go to a channel. I never asked for an activity. Go to a channel. Go to her channel. Go to her channel. Go to her channel. Go to her channel. Thank you.
It feels cold here today, PJ. I don't know why.
I feel quite warm. It's cold outside. It looks warm, but it's actually quite nippy. But it's all good. Oh, like that banner. Like that banner. Like that banner.
Maybe we'll go through a second winter again.
Aye. Can't let go. That was 3 weeks ago. You put the heart on me. Oh yeah, we've got to do Can't Let Go. Can't Let Go. Lucinda Williams cover. Let's do it.
Now she can sing.
Oh, dude, she's a professional singer without a doubt. Yeah. There's no doubt that Heaven can sing and play music professionally. And I'm proud of her.
Man.
Told my baby one more time, don't make me sit all alone and cry. It's over. No, but I can't let go. Like a fish out of water, a cat in a tree. You don't even want to talk to me. Well, it's over. No, but I can't let go. You won't take me back when I come around. Says it's sorry and it pulls me out. I got a big chain round my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. But it's over. No, but I can't let go. See, I got a candle and it burns so bright.
Stop it, you.
Every night. Well, it's over. No, but I can't let go. You don't like to see me standing around. Feel like I've been shot and didn't fall down. Well, it's over. No, but I can't let go. It won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry and he pulls me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over. No, but I can't let go.
Why am I covering things up?
Turn off the trouble like I turn off the light. Went off and left me and it just ain't right. Well, it's over. No, but I can't let it go. Around every corner there's something I see. In my back where I used to be. It's over. No, but I can't let it go. Will take me back when I come around. Says it's sorry that he pulls me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over. No, but I can't let it go. It won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry that he pulls me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over. No, but I can't let it go. Well, it's over. No, but I can't let it go. Well, it's over. No, but I can't let it go.
Oh, forgot about that bit. Forgot about that bit. Nice one, sister.
She's being consumed by her hat. Slowly.
Slowly I'm being consumed by my hat. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. I like the slidey slop side. Slidey slop side style.
Yeah.
Slidey slop style, not slidey slop style. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It'll slip backwards soon, like a switch.
Yeah.
That's when you become transient and start and get put inside of a AI robotic body. I'm joking, messing about. Nah, excellent, love it. I mean, always, 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 always do. Yeah. Okay, I have to go, guys. Oh, I miss Roger PJ Productions. Nice, nice. Bless, guys. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in a wee bit here, about 3.5 hours or something. For a movie, no, fight night, movie type, topic type night, sort of thing, night. No, the rest of this thing, the rest of this testimony. Bless, guys. See you in a little bit. Thanks for coming. Always a pleasure. Love you. Heal the Sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
Indeed. Thanks, Roger. Bless, guys. See you in a little bit.